Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. The Fans High School Football Game of the Week features Delaware at Westerville North. Coverage on the Fan starts at 7 with high school overtime at 9:30. In the NFL, Browns kicker Andre Schmidt will undergo an MRI in his left calf and is questionable for Sunday versus the Packers. Cleveland does not have another kicker on its active roster nor practice squad. Baseball tonight, Reds host the Cubs at 6:40. Meanwhile, the Guardians are at the Twins at 8:10, starting a stretch of 4 games in 3 days. Cleveland's Parker Messick battles Minnesota's Pablo Lopez. For the Reds, it's Nick Lodolo against Shota Imanaga. Corn Ferry Tour from OSU Scarlet. Course Billy Tom Sargent leads the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship at 11 under. This update sponsored by Wknd 180 Weight Loss. We all have the word free. So does Wknd 180. Medication free, side effect free, and free support for life. Wknd180weightloss.com.
The following is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in... Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola, I'm Dennis Farina. So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday! Football Friday. Hello, good, clean boy.
Oh, hello, man. It is nice and quiet out there at
Nobody's
our
working
WBNS
today.
Studios.
That's fine with me.
Yes, it is.
Nobody's
Very
working.
quiet
I think
indeed.
the booze cart's coming out today. How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
He's already drunk. Go to jail Friday. All day. But Timmy will have his culmination of jailbirds at 3:46. Please do tweet us at Man and Timmy 971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Pick your parlay, 5 o'clock. Little jazz hands, little pizzazz. And the final walkthrough at 5:30.
You might be saying, well, wait a minute. There's no game for the Buckeyes this week. You didn't do a final walkthrough in the past when it was one of the bye weeks. Well,
In the past, you did it on that bum Buckeye show.
well, hey.
But on this show,
Come on.
you know, we got standards to uphold.
Yeah, we're going to do it anyway. So it might be a little bit about nothing, but I guess you'll just have to see.
Little thing called We'll See.
And I think I might be losing my voice by the end of the program.
Did you catch what I had?
I think I got what you had because you
Little snotty?
You kept saying I'm not snotty. It's just in the throat right now.
It's probably dripping
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, well, I mean it's not dripping back because I haven't been snotty. There's been no sniffles. There's been no blowing my nose.
There's got to be something. I understand
None
that,
of
but
that.
I'm saying it's draining down the back. That's the first step.
Well,
All right?
whatever it is.
Then as the days go, it will congeal in your sinuses.
days go by,
And then it will move down to your chest, and then eventually you will die.
Oh, well, that's
Like we all do.
We all look forward to that then.
How you feeling, Teddy? You didn't catch our cold, did you?
Not yet. I've been doing okay.
All right, I'm going to come lick your face.
Please don't.
We'll take care of that.
Oh, wearing the Cowboys hat today.
Well, you had your Commander's hat on, so I'm like, hey, and got the Bears this weekend.
Go. I know the
Yeah.
sticker. I know the stickers on this one. It's
Take it off.
It's grandfathered in.
You look like a moron.
It was grandfathered in. I'm not doing it anymore, but it would leave like a circle on it if I took it off.
You know what else
now.
leaves a circle on it? The dumb sticker that you
Yes.
have on there.
I know. It's too late. What's
No,
done
it's
is
not.
done. Too late. Buy a new hat. Too hot.
Throw it out. Also, we've been doing this show for a while now together. When did we start doing this show?
May.
All right. May.
Shamana.
It seems like forever.
Yes.
But it's just been since May. But it's about time that we come up with some T-shirt ideas for this show. All right? And I want the listeners to help us. What shirts would you like? We've had several little phrases that we do on this show. Some probably very obnoxious. Well, most probably very obnoxious. But what do you think would make a good shirt? I don't want just a dumb, like, Common Man and Timmy shirt. That's stupid.
That is stupid. We need some kind of saying, some kind of phrase.
Well, I think
somebody
good, clean boy has to be.
Yes.
That's the obvious one.
Yeah, good clean boy. Sarah actually made a prototype
kind of shirt, but it was done by one of these websites where the shirt.
That's fine. That's trash.
You order an XL, and it's basically like a Euro medium, and so I don't think the one for you fit too much.
Not a good fit.
We could workshop what that actually looks like, what the design is. Someone, I don't know if we use this one because it was just a throwaway comment, but we were talking about, we got that Costanza line where we talk about dressing by mood or eating by mood, and you said this is morning mist. And we were talking about Arby's at the moment, and I said, well, this is evening beef. Someone texted me and said that should be a shirt, but
veto.
I agree. I don't think
if we
so.
continue to use it, then we can think about evening beef. But we just used it once.
Well, the one other one would be a little thing called You'll See, like you just said there. Been using that one for quite a while.
Yeah, but we had that before we started doing this show.
So
that was a Timmyism from before. Mr. Cohen here before.
Mr. Cohen always here.
I'm talking something specific to us.
Okay.
We still use My Guys on the show, but I wouldn't do another My Guys shirt.
Right.
We've done that.
I think the number one would have to be GCBs or Good Clean Boys. Wouldn't that have to be the number one in the clubhouse?
What do you think, Teddy?
At this moment?
What are we missing?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what I just realized? This show's not memorable at all.
I don't think it is. Yeah. I don't.
Well, we just need time to make some more memories.
Yeah. We need.
we've only been. You said it. We've only been here since May.
It's September.
Yes. Okay.
That's half a year.
Half a year is a long time to be doing a radio show.
Is it half a year?
I don't think so.
November would be half a year.
November
right?
would be half a year. We're not to half a year
well,
just
we've
yet.
known each other for 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
We were banging before.
And we've got a lot of sayings. That's why.
What do you think, Tress?
We
Doing good, Mike.
ask the listeners.
There we go. There's a shirt.
Doing good, Mike?
Yeah.
Do people like that?
I don't know.
Makes me chuckle. But
Would this ain't one of them be okay, or is that too much from
Well, we have one of
you and
those.
Bone?
yeah, we have one of those
Yeah.
shirts.
Oh, that's on the site.
I mean, it was.
Well,
I don't know if
it
it's
was-
still up
it
there.
was
I'm
with
gonna have to
Man
go to
and
the- I'm
Bone.
gonna have to go to the site. I don't think we've been.
We haven't been
We
updating
haven't
that
been
in a long
keeping.
time.
We haven't been keeping up with this.
Well, no, because we
as we
switched
should.
shows. And I'm sure T-Bone and Tyvis, they'll have their shirts they want to put up there.
No, I'm sure they do. I'm just saying, like, as a. We didn't switch all the shows, is what I'm saying. And I think you're right. Bringing this up right now, it seems like enough time has passed where we start looking at the fan store again, clicking on cool stuff, seeing what's up there.
Spieth Skis says, "Seen it,
Yes.
seen it."
Yes, that's
Pop
been a
in
good
the
one.
YouTube chat, by the way, or text the burner phone 614-787-3093.
Okay, I actually still see. This is funny. This can't be right. There is a little thing called You'll See T-shirt that's
Yes,
up there.
I know that.
I thought I had the only one ever made. I don't know if any of them
I
have
don't think
sold,
anybody bought it,
but
it's there.
It says that it says that it was regularly priced at $64.
Get out of here.
And it's got a line going through it saying 56% off, $28.
That's garbage.
We could put that down even more.
$64 for that piece of crap?
$64.
No way. No way.
Hey, that can't be right.
This is what I say to my wife all the time. She goes to J. Crew outlet, and she comes home with 19 million things. Yeah, but look how much I saved. Look at the regular price. That doesn't mean anything to me. You could put regular price $9 million, and then it looks like you're saving a lot of money. We really had a shirt on there priced for $64.
That's what it says.
A T-shirt.
It's got the line through it, but you wouldn't know because it's on sale right now. The only other two that I can see that were from the show, and it's hard to sort these two. We got to figure this out where we have a lot of. I think the site that we use, Breaking Tea, has some licensing with some of the leagues out there, or they have workarounds to make it look like it's a Browns shirt or like it's a Bengals shirt or like it's an Ohio State shirt. Well, there's plenty that actually say the Buckeyes on it, so they have that licensing. But as far as I can tell, there's a Man and Bones Pizza Madness. That shirt is still up there. There's a generic 97.1 The Fan logo. There's a Fat Boy Food Tip that has a burger logo.
You need to work on that, buddy. That was terrible.
I don't have the voice. I don't have
here,
the voice.
Bobby?
I'm sorry. Hey, Tip.
Fat Boy Food
Tip. I'm going as high as I can with the voice I have today. And then there's the one you mentioned that this ain't one of them. That's
All right, here's some
it.
suggestions from the YouTube chat. Go to jail is
GTJ.
a suggestion.
Yep. Mess you up?
Oopsie daisies.
Oopsie daisy. Yes.
Mess you up. Looky here.
Looky here.
Doing good, Mike. Couple more suggestions for that. All right, we don't have to come up with it right now. Just put your thinking caps on maybe this weekend. Sit down with your family. Discuss it at the table. Get everybody's perspective. Maybe something that just says, I hate this show. Why do I listen to this?
This show sucks. That could be the shirt.
You've really done it, haven't you? Timmy make burgers last night?
Oh, why do you ask questions to which you already know the answer
talk
of?
about the burgers because
natural transition. You make some burgers.
I saw them on the gram. They look delicious.
Why don't you just ask me how were they?
How were the burgers?
You saw them. They were unbelievable. You coming over sometime? Next weekend?
I actually need the invite.
Next weekend? Saturday or Sunday? You pick the day.
Ooh, baby.
Double cheese for you. Would you do 2 double cheeses or just 1? Because I can make the patties a little bit bigger, depending on how you like it.
I like a thin patty.
Yeah. So
I'd rather have 2 burgers with thin patties.
Let's do 2 quarter-pound patties to get you a pound of beef across 2 burgers.
I don't want a fat patty.
Oh, my God. No, that's not going to be fat. I've gotten to the point now, I was talking about this, where, not to toot my own horn, but every time I make the burgers, I've been saying, boy, those are the best I've ever done it. So I think I'm at a point now where every time I cook them, they're just always good. I don't think they're getting better.
You're setting yourself up,
I think they've
buddy.
maxed out. I think they've peaked. And every time I'm cooking them with this process, with the smash burger patty style, with the 2 slices of American cheese that meld together, I think it's just top notch right now.
All right, it's the Buckeye bye week, so we have no Buckeye game to watch this weekend. But does that mean there's nothing to watch tomorrow? No. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be watching tomorrow. You can have the same football schedule as me.
Ooh.
And I'll share it with you coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got some stop-and-go traffic that's causing about a 10-minute delay on westbound 270 on the East Outer Belt between I-70 and 33. And you're going to hit a 5-minute slowdown due to an accident that's on westbound 670 after 3rd Street. It's a little slow from Leonard Avenue. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. Your job is demanding, so choose a partner who delivers more. At Murphy Tractor and Equipment, they provide John Deere equipment that sets the standard for reliability and performance. Visit murphytractor.com and take your job site to the next level. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
It's always a good day at the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship. September 18th through 21st at the Scarlet Course. PGA Tour's rising stars compete, Hub 13 drink specials, and more. Get free tickets today at ncc-golf.com.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up. You get early payout on parlays, too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
Get the MVP, more value price from Coughlin Chevrolet. Lease a new 2026 Chevy Trailblazer, only $198 a month. New 26 Chevy Equinox, $239 a month. Or a new 26 Silverado, just $399 a month. Visit CoughlinChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
36-month lease with $39.99 due at signing, plus tax, title, and license. 10,000 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over. See dealer for details. Ends 9/30/25.
Get Eco.
ECO. We come through for you when you need us to.
Our scuba diving plumbers can do anything.
Increase your water pressure.
Give you unlimited hot water.
Fix your drips and leaks.
Soften your water so it doesn't leave spots.
Install a whole house filter.
Replace your shower heads and faucets so your house looks brand new.
And provide you with winning lottery numbers.
Get Eco.
ECO.
They cannot provide you with winning lottery numbers.
I can.
Tell us.
3, 21, 24, 34, 46. That's $103 million.
Those numbers will be this week's winners?
No, those were the winning numbers a month ago.
Get Eco.
ECO. But EcoFi Advantage is a guaranteed winner.
For just $28 a month, EcoFi Advantage covers all 3 systems.
Plumbing, electrical, and HVAC.
Get Eco.
ECO. Scuba diving plumbers, genius electricians, and incredibly handsome HVAC technicians.
GetEco.com.
Make this your year. Looking for a new career in the high-demand fields of IT and cybersecurity? Attend classes live online or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good. Now at Great Lakes Hyundai, lease 2 Elantras for $222. That's right, lease 2 new 2025 Elantra SEs for just $222 a month for a 2-year lease. Both your new Elantras come with owner assurance and America's Best Warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. In Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.99 down per unit plus taxes fees. First month payment, 10K miles per year, ends 9/30.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's Gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun. Your way. That means you pick your wager. Will it be $1, $2, a crisp $20? Your call. Like picking your own numbers, use any inspiration you like. Birthdays, jersey numbers, you name it. And if you don't feel like choosing, there's the Super Quick Auto Pick. With regular promotions that'll get you more bang for your Keno buck, multiple ways to win, prizes galore, and live draws every few minutes. Anytime is the right time to get in on the Keno action. Keno is always fun, your way. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
With Amazon Business, smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We end the work week hot and with plenty of sun. Skies will be hazy as we do have an air quality alert in place. Daytime highs topping up in the upper 80s to low 90s. And then for tonight, mostly clear overnight with lows in the mid to low 60s. For Saturday, we could see a stray shower or storm in the afternoon, otherwise mainly dry with partly sunny skies and highs in the upper 80s. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfolo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
2 men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. You know, there are a few things more wonderful in life than intimacy. Pizza.
That's it.
Good burger.
Yeah, that's 2 things. That's about it.
Yeah. I like a taco.
You like a taco.
I love Mexican food.
I know you like your pumpkin
like
flavored
that Chinese,
things, but
Wednesday
they're
Chinese.
not as good.
Hunan Lion, pumpkin donuts.
All right, stop naming everything. It's not that many.
All right. Anyway.
The intimacy.
Right, intimacy. Intimacy, good.
It's the
It's
best.
good. Well, you combine them. You have a pumpkin donut while you're intimate?
Oh, man. Like
Jesus.
Costanza with a Reuben under the sheets.
But when ED harms intimacy, it can have a devastating effect on a relationship. So if ED is affecting your intimacy, time to make the last time that happens the last time it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that copy, but they want me to read it. Go see my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. They are the experts in this field. Call them today, 800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com.
Couple other good T-shirt ideas we've been asking. We've been doing the show since May. Maybe time to spice up the 971thefan.com cool stuff tab, because there's some older shirts there. They've been sitting there for a while, though. My favorite being the little thing called You'll See for $64.
It's ridiculous.
Which is now on markdown for a cool $28.
It's ridiculous at $28.
It should be $15. Yeah. think a $15 T-shirt.
You send away. You just get it. Paid for postage.
Click on it and you get it. We'll send them for free, or I buy them. They're just deducted from my paycheck. But here was one where it says, Daddy McFass checks in with us, says, Common Man and Timmy behind a jail cell with the straight to jail written right under it.
Okay.
Or it should
I don't dislike that.
Maybe it's just go to jail with us behind
All right, how about
jail
this?
cell.
I was thinking of this. How about like a little drawing or picture of my face and then a picture of T-Bone's face.
Okay.
Crossed out. And then a picture of your face.
Red X.
And then it says, switch the samples.
You switch the samples.
How about that?
I like that. I think
we
that's
have to
pretty
pay
funny.
T-Bone a royalty for that, though?
Because we got a clip that we've used. T-Bone gets included in the shirt as well. I think that's cool. John says, Common Man and Timmy, let him sleep in your bed.
I like that. It's a playoff on the good,
GCB.
clean boy.
Yeah. I think that
He's
was
a clean boy. Wash your own damn sheets.
pretty good. Some good ideas. Keep them coming.
He's a good, hard-working boy. Let him bring in your mail.
All right. Here's what I'm watching tomorrow. All right, no Buckeyes, but I've planned my day accordingly. So if you want to watch football like me,
let me get my schedule up first.
Like a real man, okay? Because I don't just flip willy-nilly all the time. I start with one game, all right? And then I'll work
with one.
What?
Lincoln Park. Go ahead.
I'll work off of that game. Like during commercial breaks, I'll flip around, but I like to watch a whole game. I like to really sink into that couch.
You don't really need this newfangled college football red zone that they're
you've
talking
got
about
multiple
then.
screens and stuff. You're very fancy.
I don't do that for college football.
All right, I don't do that. So here's my schedule for tomorrow. Noon. Actually, you know what's starting tonight? Tonight on Fox, Iowa at Rutgers.
Yes.
There's nothing else I really want to watch tonight. I am curious about that game. It will make an appearance in Pick Your Parlay. Iowa and Rutger. Let's watch it together tonight.
How do you think Ethan Kaliakmanis is going to do?
You'll have to wait until it's Pick Your Parlay time.
That's the big surprise everyone's talking about. What is Ethan Kaliakmanis going to do tonight?
So noon tomorrow, the big nooner on Fox is Texas Tech at Utah. These are two good teams. There's not really anything else at noon that struck my fancy. Usually I would lean towards a competitive Big Ten game, but we really don't have one on the docket for noon tomorrow. So Texas Tech at Utah at noon, and then I'll work my way around that.
This Utah
flip around
team,
based on that.
Yeah, do some flipsies around that. This is a huge chance for Utah, and their schedule, the way that their schedule breaks after this, as it stands right now, not another ranked opponent. So they're not going to get any favors in the strength of schedule department. Arizona State, they're 2-1. They're unranked. Their rival BYU is undefeated, but they haven't played anybody yet. They're only 2-0. They're unranked.
Well, that's not to say they won't be ranked when they play them.
True. We'll just have to see. They play Kansas on the road last game of the regular season, and with the Jayhawks expected to have a better season, they have to play West Virginia here this week. We'll see.
What the hell does that mean?
I have a feeling that Utah is a playoff team. That's what I'm trying to say. I think Utah's a playoff team, but they're not going to get any favors from their schedule, so we won't quite know for sure what kind of big dog they could take down.
All right, scout them tomorrow. Texas Tech at Utah, noon tomorrow on Fox. 3:30, I'm going with Michigan at Nebraska.
Oh, yeah.
If there's a compelling Michigan matchup on there, that usually wins for me every single time. And yes, I'll be rooting for Nebraska, even though if that happens, it will sicken me because then I have to see like Matt Rule and all the Nebraska idiots take a victory lap, but it'll be worth it.
So when you think about Pat Mahomes going into this game,
it's not Pat Mahomes. It's Dylan Raiola, who looks nothing like Pat Mahomes. It's all a coincidence.
Sorry, Pat Mahomes Jr., when he gets going in this one, what are you expecting out of him? Because I'm trying to think of who they beat.
I'm actually expecting Michigan to win this game.
Sure, yeah, and it's a tight game though. Like the Vegas line is what? Do you have it in front of you? 1.5?
I don't, but I know it's close.
I think Michigan might be slightly favored, slight home underdog for Nebraska. They didn't get the job done last year in that home game against Illinois. They were 3-0 and they lost that one in overtime, and they lost to Indiana. They got embarrassed at Indiana. Their best game was on the road at Ohio State. That was Dylan Raiola's closest
unnecessarily close.
Unnecessarily
close. Because I remember after that game, we were not happy.
No,
and for good reason.
That was, I believe, after Ohio State's bye week last year. Came back, had the week off after the Oregon game. So you're feeling
I think you're right.
Upset about things, the way that went. Will Howard couldn't get down and get that one extra tick on the clock.
And then
then
they come out with a blah performance after the bye.
And you're kind of searching for answers at that point, but it all turned out okay.
All right, nighttime tomorrow. Sundown, fun down. Something like that. Illinois at Indiana. I mean,
that's like Brady.
That's
right there.
the biggest. Sundown, fun down. Hey, Chip Kelly, let's talk about our conversation.
Yeah, it was very Brady-ish.
Illinois at Indiana.
Oh, man.
It's a huge game in the conference. Huge game for both these teams. They both fancy themselves, potential playoff teams competing for a spot in the Big Ten championship game. So I'm curious to see what happens here.
What's your take on these two programs being where they are right now? Do you put more of the weight into where the NIL game is? Because I put more of it into the fact that there's a right coach for almost every Power 4 program, whatever you want to call it out there. You just have to make the right read and hire the right guy that understands.
I think Indiana is in a nice little window. I don't expect this to be a recurring thing with them. Kirk Cignetti, if they continue to have success, will move on to another job.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana's not a destination job. So he'll leave and they'll have to fill it with somebody else. Illinois, I've always thought it's ridiculous that they were as bad as they were. And I think they finally now have a coach that can bring them back to, they're not going to be competing for divisional titles every single year.
Right.
But they shouldn't be awful. They shouldn't be bottom third of the Big Ten, which is where they lived for close to a decade.
I agree with you, but also at the same time, and you didn't say this, but so I asked, do you see Illinois in a far different boat than a program like Indiana?
I think
when
they're
you look at Indiana's football.
When they're both run properly, I think that Illinois is a step up.
Is it just because of the area that they're in for you, or because
the area that they're in, the fact that
kind of out there as well?
That football program has had history over the years.
It's a big time history.
They've had good teams. You have a fan base that wants to have 70,000 people in there.
Yeah, and give
them a reason.
Like Red Grange, right? The Galloping.
Let's not go all the way back to Red Grange.
Dick Butkus. I'm just saying famous names in football that went there that you're going to try to point to when you talk about your heritage. It's just interesting because I don't know if those programs would ever catch some of the big spenders, but it's like we're realizing.
No, I don't think so.
They're in a window. They're both really good right now, and we've already seen Indiana make a playoff, so we know that teams like this could make the college football playoff. This is why I enjoy the expansion, because a squad like that can now get in and maybe get hot at the right time.
There is no reason that Illinois can't be Wisconsin or what Wisconsin should be. They're not Wisconsin right now, but that type of program.
Yeah.
And they've just been floundering at the bottom. And I don't know if Brett Bielema is the long-term answer.
He's pretty good for them.
But you're right.
He's the right guy for them.
There's one more game I want to watch, too. I want to watch Sparty and USC, 11 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll see if I make it past halftime.
Oh, I won't.
But I'm curious about what USC is. And I don't know if we're going to know that based on this performance against Sparty, but I watched them last week against Purdue, and they were fine.
They weren't great.
No, but they
weren't great.
We talk about weird trips. That's a weird trip for them to make.
It is.
Right now, they're going to be back on their home field. It's a night game for them. Michigan State's got the weird trip.
And a tough point for Michigan State to be in. So USC with the huge advantage. Do they dust them, or do they let them hang around? I can see them letting the Spartans hang around in this game.
Perhaps the Haslams are greasing some palms. It's happened before. Details in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at some holdup due to an accident that's on Summit Street at First Avenue. We also have stop-and-go traffic that's causing a 15-minute slowdown on westbound 70 on the east side from Livingston Avenue to the 71 East Split. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Perfect for instant contact with an aging parent. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com and you'll get an extra 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code RADIO and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
My name is Katie. I'm a Spectrum customer for mobile and internet. And I grew up on a farm and ranch in Nebraska, so I'm always cowgirling. Cowboy culture, you never want to pay more than you have to because there are so many expenses that go into farming and ranching. To have any efficiency on the farm, you need extreme connection and reception. I bet we save about $180 a month with Spectrum, and that's $2,100 for the whole year.
Real customers, real savings. Visit spectrum.com/save. Real customer testimonial, compensated, not scripted.
The waterworks techs have heard it all. Screeching furnaces, dripping pipes, strangled garbage disposals, overflowing toilets. Did a spooky surprise catch you off guard? Who are you gonna call?
No, not them. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222. We provide better care, better value, better results, and we'll take on any drain or heating and cooling nightmare to come your way. Happy Hallow Waterworks.
Visit Tansky Power Sports this Saturday for our summer send-off sales event. We'll have food trucks and bike giveaways. Plus, meet some of your favorite Columbus personalities from 12 to 2 at Tansky Power Sports, 2491 West Dublin Granville Road in Columbus, or visit TanskyPowersports.com for details. With end-of-season discounts, now is the time to check out the inventory. Whether you're looking for an early Christmas gift or a deal on an end-of-model year golf cart, now is the time. So when you think power sports, think Tansky.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
Let's go to jail Friday. Tweet us, please. At Man and Timmy 971. Text the burner phone. Let me sleep in your bed. 614-787-3093. Guardians may never lose again. They're a game and a half out of a wild card spot. 3.5 back of the Tigers. They're making the Tigers go poopsies.
They can't get that wild card. They've won 1 million games in a row, and they still aren't in that wild card spot yet.
They're at the Twins tonight. Reds get a big performance by Teddy's guy, Hunter Green, last night. 2 back of a wild card spot.
1-0.
More Cubby morons.
1-0
at Great American Ballpark tonight.
I got a stat for you guys. Teddy, I don't even know if you've realized this.
What is it?
Maybe you have. I'm actually shocked to come to this realization. I'm looking at our guy, Ellie, okay? And just
home runs?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Home runs. So he's hitting 261 now, a 763 OPS. The way that we talk about Ellie as being a generational type talent who could get maybe one day a $500 million contract, you'd like to see some more power, consistent power. And I know the stadium and all that. I get it. But look at this.
You know the stadium. What does that mean? He's actually in a good hitter stadium.
He's actually in a home run hitting park.
Yeah.
And no one for the Reds is hitting any dingers this year. He has 0 in September. Okay?
All right.
He has 0 home runs in August.
Oh, no.
His last home run was July 31st. But before that, his most recent home run was June 23rd.
Oh, no. So between June 23rd and now he's hit 1 home run?
1 home run.
Ted.
Do you even remember it, Ted?
No. One thing I will say, they were like timing him, how fast he was going from home to first base the other night, and it was slower than what it has been in the past. I'm thinking maybe he's dealing with some lower body injuries, like in his legs or something. He's
not getting that torque.
That's giving the power. There's something, because it's crazy. Like that stat that Tim just gave, one home run.
You know what I think he needs to do?
What?
I mean, I think he needs to massage Aroldis Chapman's mom's breasts.
Okay.
Well, that seems to work for him.
It did work for him.
That is just...
That guy's the ageless wonder.
Yeah.
Shocking. It's like you said, aside from Coors Field, looking at some of the stat casts out here, the most home run friendly ballpark.
Great American Ballpark
from
is
2022 to 2024.
Except for
the most home run friendly.
Unless you're on the Reds, then you can't.
That's
right. Unless you're Cincinnati Red.
Yeah.
What did I tease? Oh, perhaps the Haslams are greasing some paws. What? Palms. So remember a couple weeks back, that ODOT denied the permit for the new stadium in Brook Park because they say that it would interfere somehow with the airport. Remember this?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And so we thought the Browns would have to go back to the drawing board and, do something to change the design of the stadium. Well, now they've approved it. The changes haven't been made.
Just like that.
Right. Says the reversal cited the conclusion of a third-party aviation consultant based on information submitted by the Browns. The consultant concluded that the building would have no adverse effect on the safety and efficient use of the aeronautical environment.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And it recommended the issuance of a permit with a waiver of obstruction standards. So the Browns said,
"Oh,
hey,
we're jerry-rigging this thing.
We got a guy, right? we got a guy. He's going to tell you." And then the airport authority, I guess, said, "Okay, good enough for us." Or perhaps we got a little pilot flying J thing going on. I don't know.
Got a third-party aviation consultant. Sounds cheap.
Sounds made up.
I think you need somebody from the FAA to come in and say that that's okay.
God, that's busy.
Someone from the state, somebody from the federal government has to okay that. So yeah, it was about the height of it for Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. I don't think you could just go with a third-party guy and say, "Yeah, we're all good here." That's what they're trying to do.
When's our new airport going to open?
Never.
Now what's the timeline for that though?
5 years.
5 years from when? Last year?
It's always just going to be 5 years.
Just continues to be 5 years.
What day is it now? 5 years.
It's supposed to be 2029. That's what I'm being told.
All right, 4.
You
think they're going to hit that date,
We need it, man. I was in there recently.
Oh, my gosh.
It is a piece of crap.
Is there anything worse than when your airport is not put together, especially someone that travels frequently?
Piece of crap. What was I going to tell you? I had something to tell. Oh, sad Timmy, Marcus Mariota starts for the injured Jaden Daniels against the Raiders on Sunday.
Yeah, this was one of those sort of injuries that sneaked up on you because they're coming out of that game against the Green Bay Packers, and even if you're a little bit banged up, you'd like to think, right, since you played on Thursday Night Football, that you've got those 3 extra days
and we didn't
to get
really
healed up, and they didn't say anything about it
early in the week. He didn't even show up on injury reports, I want to say, until Wednesday.
He didn't miss any time in the game either. He didn't miss a single play. Marcus Mariota did not show up in the box score. He has not run the ball in the first 2 games the way that you're looking for someone like Jaden Daniels to run the football. And I guess he wasn't bad in that first game. 85 yards rushing through 2 games. I guess I take that back. That's not that bad. But he is a guy that's got a next level. He is someone that will get 80 to 100 rushing yards in his better games when he's able to get out in space and gallop
but as
a bit.
He continues to move in his career, and
he'll become more of a pocket passer.
You can't continue to do that. That's just too much wear and tear.
I mean, I still
say
you're
seeing it now.
You take the plays that are there, right? And I mean, Josh Allen, he will run the football. He will protect himself. He's big.
He's a big dude.
He's a big man, and he's usually supplying the hits instead of taking them. I saw something about Josh, too. Did you see that Josh Allen is now at 301 total touchdowns?
Faster than anybody else.
Faster
in history,
than anybody in NFL history.
Dolphins and Bills was more of a game than I expected last night. Bills were a little sloppy, and then the Dolphins did what bad teams do. They wound up beating themselves and being stupid, but at least they gave us a little bit of a game to watch last night.
I saw your boy Kurt Warner getting on social media and trying to defend Tua on that interception at the end. And he made a good point, because he's really breaking that down, and Kurt Warner's a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he can see some things and explain some things.
He's in your Hall of Fame.
Well, he's in the Hall of Fame.
No, I don't recognize him.
Oh, really?
He's not in my Hall of Fame. It's not what counts.
That's how you do it with
That's right.
Gold jackets?
That's right.
You don't.
I don't have to recognize everybody.
You don't subscribe to
when
that.
I walk past his bust in Canton, I just keep right on walking. I don't see him.
You see a bum that's bagging your groceries.
That's right.
You see an Arena Football League bum that got lucky on a couple of good teams. But he said, and you watch the guy that's in the slot for Miami on that interception play, he's supposed to run a different route that would keep that middle linebacker from even being able to sneak over to that side of the field, where it looked like the easiest interception ever. And doesn't Tua have to recognize that his guy's not running the proper route?
Yes.
Instead of just lay the ball lazily right in front of the defender so he can almost take a pick six back to the house? It's kind of on you, too.
That's the thing, is that I understand what Kurt Warner's trying to do.
I get it. I get both sides there.
Is that
you can't throw that ball.
It's rarely, when you look at an interception, it's rarely all on the quarterback.
It's a team game. Everybody's got a lot of jobs to do.
You're right. Your guy he wasn't where he was supposed to be.
So what do you do about it?
But you don't just throw the ball there anyway.
Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisy.
He didn't run the right route. I'll just throw the pick. Game over.
Oopsie daisy. Joe Burrow's surgery was scheduled for today. I don't know if he actually had it. Well, they said if the swelling was too bad, they'd have to put it off a couple days. But it was scheduled for today. He's going down to Birmingham.
Oh,
apparently,
that's where they do it the best,
Dr. James Andrews doesn't do it anymore. He still has his clinic. Man, he's cornered the market, that guy. How much money do you think Dr. James Andrews has made over the years?
You want, like, my guess at a net worth, $220 million?
I bet that's not wrong.
Yeah.
Because now he's got an entire medical practice. He's got doctors working. He's probably on the beach cashing checks.
I really don't know if I have any concept for how much orthopedic surgeons can make. But if you think about it, you got Dr. Pete, who's, I don't know how much he's in for.
Dr.
That's probably
Pete,
public, too.
Dr. Pete had family money.
And maybe some business money.
He's obviously done very well for himself, too. What, Teddy?
Joe Burrow did have surgery this morning.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good, because the sooner that he can start the process, if there's a chance where he can zippity-doo-dah back here by mid-December, that is going to be worthwhile for Cincy. They will put him back in the lineup. You get December, January, Super Bowl would be in February. Let's go.
All right, go to jail. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a 15-minute delay due to a crash that's in the right lane on southbound 71 on the north side at 270. It's moving slow from Big Walnut Road. And there's a 5-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the west side between 670 and 315. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family-owned, honest, and pressure-free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com. Your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Hydrate Me Med Spa. Next level wellness, 5-star IV and aesthetic treatments. Look great, feel great. 4 locations in Central Ohio. Book your drip at hydratememedspa.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The water's standing in the tub. My toilets will not flush. The smell's getting bad in here. I need help in a rush.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Come join the Ford versus Ferrari Ultimate Car Show at Valley. Everyone's invited to see 4 GTs and Ferraris, plus tons of other local show cars up close tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. Drive-in car registration is open to all at Valley Ford of Columbus.
It's always a good day at the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship. September 18th through 21st at the Scarlet Course. PGA Tour's rising stars compete, Pub 13 drink specials, and more. Get free tickets today at ncc-golf.com.
You're listening to the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report, featuring the latest player injury updates from a fellowship-trained Mount Carmel sports medicine specialist physician, so you know who's in and who's out for this week's games.
Our doctor, as always, is Dr. Brian Galoni. Doc, let's talk injuries. Bad news for the Bengals. Joe Burrow has turf toe. They're saying he's going to need surgery and be out for 3 months. Turf toe doesn't sound like it'd be that big of a deal, but yet, if you've watched enough sports, especially the NFL, you've seen it come up before. What makes this particular injury so difficult to deal with?
Turf toe is, it's the bane of football players. We hear about it all the time, and players, whenever they get the turf toe, they're out for a week or two back into play. So what's the difference here? Well, first of all, turf toe is where you sprain that ligament that keeps your big toe connected to your foot. And typically it's just a minor sprain and doesn't take long to recover. We've talked about sprains before. Grade 1 is usually what we see. Grade 2, you get a little partial tear, might take a little bit longer to heal. Given that Joe's going to have surgery on this is apparently a grade 3. That's a total tear of the tendon. I think they're saying out for at least 3 months.
3 months puts him middle of December. Does that seem like a reasonable timeline to get back to playing in the NFL?
We've talked about it before. These athletes are amazing how quickly they can heal up. So it wouldn't surprise me if he comes in at the end of the season.
And then Jaden Daniels, Commanders quarterback, he's dealing with a knee sprain. They list him as day-to-day / week-to-week. So we're not getting a lot of info, but I know there are different grades to a knee sprain, right?
Yeah, that's about all we have to go on T-Bone. So, once again, we're talking about the grading. How severe was this injury? Probably a ligament injury. My guess is it's a grade 1 or grade 2. So just either strained it or a partial tear. If they're going day-to-day, week-to-week, if it was a complete tear, we'd expect a lot longer time frame.
Good info as always, Doc. We appreciate it. We'll talk again next week.
Absolutely.
That was the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report with T-Bone. Mount Carmel, because of you.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. It's time to ditch the traffic jams and the rat race and take in that crisp morning air, the crackle of a warm campfire. With RCD RV's Fall Into Adventure Sale, you can. September 15th through the 30th, you can cozy up to incredible deals. Sale pricing on all remaining new 2025 models, and RCD has travel trailers starting under $12,995, as well as pre-owned motorhomes priced under $39,995. Visit one of our 3 locations: Delaware, Heath, Pataskala. Shop online anytime at rcdrv.com.
Everybody poops, everybody pees. Mommy, will you call Mr. Rooter, please? 'Cause I gotta poop and I gotta pee. Only Mr. Rooter can clear the drain for me. Thank you, Mr. Rooter.
Hi, everybody. We call it what it is at Mr. Rooter. When you have a plumbing or drain problem, the team at Mr. Rooter is ready 7 days a week. Call us today and take advantage of our $95 drain cleaning special. Visit us at MrRooter.com. We'll be there quick.
Are you working? Because we barely are. It's Football Friday.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football and quiet quitting. The Fan.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Hey, please subscribe to the podcast of this show. It's available wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast brought to you by our friends Care Heating and Cooling. You'll be running that air conditioner this weekend. What's the weather supposed to be next week? More dry and dead?
What do you think?
Look.
Don't look. It's going to be hot. Mother Nature is one of my jailbirds, okay?
We might get rain next week, I saw.
Ooh.
Still,
how much?
It was like a chance of rain every day, but not just like a
Not significant.
soaking rain. It's got
No, see, here's the problem, though. Even the highs next week, like 79, 78, 75, but it's not going to get cool at night. We're talking lows of 65, 66.
No, 66
That's July.
Sucks.
And Landers sucks.
Sucks. That's not cool enough.
You know, at this weather, go to jail.
I got jailbirds.
All right, come on.
He's the judge, jury, and executioner. Timmy Hall says, go to jail.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
You guys hang tight. We're going to get to yours in the coming segments. You can text them in if you got some fresh ones, 614-787-3093, or on Twitter at manandtimmy971. First group of jailbirds to call out here. These close-minded football fans that were creating a big stink and had a problem by this move with Amazon last night on the game.
What
in
move?
the fourth quarter, you didn't see this? Fourth quarter, sideline reporter Kaylee Harding came in with, I'm talking 25 seconds, 30 seconds of a report about Tyreek Hill.
People care?
That's it.
People got bent out of shape about this?
Yeah, here's the story. These are just facts. Tyreek Hill is currently under investigation by the NFL on allegations by his ex-wife that he was violent with her on 8 separate occasions. I had to see article after article filled with posts of people who were so offended at the notion that they would dare bring this into the broadcast. I'm here to watch football, not hear about Tyreek's domestic abuse allegations. I don't understand talking about his personal problems on the air. We care about the football player, not the person. What the hell are we talking about?
Are you being
what
serious?
What are we talking about? I mean, it was an outcry, I would say.
These people are stupid.
Over this report. These are the same people that would have an issue with the shut up and dribble claim. What a bunch of losers. You can't handle 27 seconds of facts. This is pertaining to an elite player. He's being discussed for trades, an investigation that several teams are paying close attention to, not to mention the serious nature of the claims and how it fits with his prior history.
It does affect football.
It affects
Even
football.
if it didn't, who cares? You're a piece of crap.
I mean, this guy, if you want to bring up the history that is also facts, he was arrested and pleaded guilty in 2014 to domestic abuse after accusations of choking and assaulting his pregnant girlfriend. He got 3 years probation. He was kicked out of Oklahoma State. Where'd he wind up? West Alabama?
That was a long time
There's
ago.
that audio recording that the TV station in Kansas City did acquire of him where he's making that claim to his girlfriend about how you better be terrified of me too. B, his attorneys were calling this a smear campaign by Amazon. No, guys, it's reporting the facts. Tyreek is the only one who can change that narrative. Go to jail. Sentencing.
For everybody?
Yeah.
You could sentence the whole world to jail. 5 years.
All right.
Everybody goes for 5 years.
Second one, lighter one. I could not believe something I saw in the WNBA last night. We always get blown away by things that we've never seen before in sports. At least I do, because we've been watching for so long. This was it. The Las Vegas Aces hosting the Seattle Storm. Decisive Game 3 of their first-round playoff. Asia Wilson, she's going nuts, 38 points. But Seattle playing hard-nosed, and they're in it to win it. So they're down 74-73. They got the ball. They're ready to take their shot to win this game on the final possession. Storm miss, but an offensive rebound tips it out, makes its way to the corner. Gabby Williams has the ball. I was about to say gots the ball. Puts it in the air, and then lights out. Ball's traveling towards the rim. Lights out. It just shut off. And then the lights never came back on. You hear celebrating. It appears that the Las Vegas Aces have won. They did win this game. But the lights in the arena went completely black when the ball, game-winning shot, was traveling to the wind.
Well, how do they know? How do they know it went in?
It didn't go in. It looked like it was a tad short, and then replay does show that the ball was in Williams' hands, but it was like a millisecond. It still doesn't excuse how you would shut the lights off in the arena in a moment like this.
Time to go.
What are we doing?
Well, clearly they didn't shut them off. There was some sort of failure.
It was something that was purposeful. Like when the game is over, shut the lights out. You've seen the Ravens do this. You've seen the Packers do this. When you score a touchdown, hey, lights off, on, off, on, off, on, off. And how are we doing that with industrial strength lighting? This isn't like when we're in the bedroom and mom and dad yell at us to stop
LED
messing with
now, baby.
All the lumens.
Come on, it's not
all the lumens, all the wattage. I mean, you're talking about a $4 million electric service call if you screw up those lights.
Got to get the fans into it, man.
What are we doing with the lights on, lights off? So go to jail for the Aces and all the stadiums that blink their lights. Give me a sentence.
Every stadium that blinks their lights?
And the Aces last night.
2 years in jail. I sentenced Ross Bjork to jail, too.
All right. I got to put Samsung in jail for something that it's doing. There's a new place where advertisers are going to start annoying you. I'm not talking about your tablet or your phone. I'm talking about your refrigerator. Yeah, listen to this. Coming soon, refrigerators with the Family Hub connectivity. They'll be installing a pilot that adds promotions and curated ads to the Family Hub cover screen on your fridge door. The ads will also appear on themes like weather, color, and the daily board. There's no universal off switch without disconnecting the fridge from the internet, which would defeat the whole damn purpose of having a fridge like that. So you're telling me I pay between $1,800 and $3,500 for a fridge, the most expensive models, and I get hit with ads. I'm buying the premium, no ad subscription. If this is Peacock or Netflix, I'm paying more not to get the ads. You're a bum and you buy the cheap, like white or black fridge. You got no ads. I pay all this money. You're hitting me. I walk by and I got
a screen on their fridge.
Oh, they're the best, man.
They
gotta
are?
see
You
it.
have one?
No, I don't have one, but I long to get one. I walk by and I got Phil Swift in my kitchen telling me to get me some Flex Seal. Hi, I'm Phil Swift.
Your voice, is going
done.
south, homie. It's a long day still, buddy.
Oh, we got
I
2
sentence
hours
your
left.
voice to 5 years in jail. Ads on the refrigerator. I need a screen on my refrigerator to show me the unpixelated fat people from my 600-pound life. Every time I go to open the fridge, Dr. Now is shaking his head at me. You need to lose 30 pounds. The Big Ten.
I'm proud of you.
Is making, he wouldn't say that to me, is making concessions for crappy teams. Details next. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Things are moving a little slow on southbound 71 on the north side between 5th Avenue and I-70. And we've got some stop-and-go traffic on westbound 104 between Grove Court Road and 71. About a 10-minute delay there. This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, they perform an 18-point maintenance check with every oil change to help make sure you're good to go. They'd let you know if they found something in their check. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Thorough and honest. Come with no charge. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Visit Tansky Power Sports this Saturday for our summer send-off sales event. We'll have food trucks and bike giveaways. Plus, meet some of your favorite Columbus personalities from 12 to 2 at Tansky Power Sports, 2491 West Dublin Granville Road in Columbus, or visit TanskyPowersports.com for details. With end-of-season discounts, now is the time to check out the inventory. Whether you're looking for an early Christmas gift or a deal on an end-of-model year golf cart, now is the time. So when you think power sports, think Tansky.
Jason Aldean, Full Throttle Tour 2026, powered by Patriot Mobile. When the lights come on. Friday, January 23rd, Nationwide Arena. With Nate Smith. And Laney Gardner. Jason Aldean. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Jason Aldean live.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, I think I saw a fox on my way in.
Oh, that was the Carfax Carfox. He was congratulating us on our Carfax Top-Rated Service Center Award.
I have always rated Tire Discounters at the very top.
Oh, thanks. So does Carfax. And not just for tires, but for all our services, too.
Alignment, brakes, shocks, and struts, and more.
Yes, sir.
But, Mike, do you think people believe Carfax over me?
Well, you are the Phantom tire buyer.
Exactly.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company, you can trust.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
It's the Ohio Lottery's all-new $520 or $100 scratch-off. With 3 simple cash prizes, it'll have you saying,
wow, that's what I call winning.
With tracks like and the anthem celebrating the first of its kind $2 ticket. The $520 or $100 scratch-off is an absolute hit.
Ohio Lotto's got the good.
Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
The season may be winding down, but there's still time to make the most of Buckeye Lake. At Buckeye Lake Marina, we have year-end deals on boats, accessories, and more. Sail into savings at Buckeye Lake Marina before the year ends and find the boat that's just right for you. Visit BuckeyeLakeMarina.com for more.
When you're ready to sell your car, another reason to choose Hinderer Motor Company is the easy, fast, fair, and hassle-free way to sell. This is Justin Hinderer. We pay top dollar for your vehicle, whatever the make or model, and no purchase is necessary. Consider trading and get even more toward your next vehicle. Drive in today and leave with cash or get a great deal. See why it's a pleasure doing business. Just visit HindererMotorCompany.com.
Oven-baked French toast, hot melty cheese, and meat, and meat, and meat. Introducing UDF's new 3-meat French toast sandwich, piled with bacon, sausage, and Canadian bacon. United Dairy Farmers, mornings made for you.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. The Atlanta Falcons are releasing veteran kicker Younghoe Koo, the third leading scorer in franchise history. NFL this weekend, Bengals visit the Vikings Sunday at 1. Browns welcome the Packers Sunday at 1. College football tonight, Tulsa's at Oklahoma State at 7:30. Iowa travels to Rutgers at 8. Big Ten football this weekend, Maryland at Wisconsin, Oregon at Oregon State, Michigan State at Nebraska, Purdue at Notre Dame, Illinois at Indiana, Washington at Washington State, and Michigan State at USC. Baseball tonight, Reds host the Cubs at 6:40. Guardians are at the Twins at 8:10. MLS, Columbus welcomes Toronto Saturday at 7:30. NHL, Blue Jackets host the Blues in their preseason opener Sunday at 5. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
All right, so the Big Ten. By the way, happy Friday. This dumb show brought to you by the Hinderer Motor Company. The Big Ten is rewarding crap. Actually, they're not rewarding crap. They're punishing us. As it sits right now, because we had so many damn teams in the Big Ten, the Big Ten tournament last year couldn't get all 18 teams in.
They dropped it to
16.
15?
16, I think, right?
I think it was weirder than that. Well, either way, doesn't matter now because they're opening it back up.
Now they're changing the rules so we can have all 18 Big Ten teams. Look, here's my idea. Looky here. Here's what I think should happen. You got 16 teams in the tournament. All right? They play for supremacy and an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Then you take the last 2 teams that didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
They play. And the loser of that game goes to the MAC.
You're out. I don't even mind that.
You're out. And then the MAC championship game is not for an automatic bid to the tournament anymore. You get that, and you get promoted.
Where was I?
To the Big Ten. Only in basketball, not in football.
Why not in football?
Because you didn't earn that. You earned basketball.
I totally. I get what you're saying. But would you want to do something like this in a football sense?
Are you kidding?
Separate?
Absolutely, I would.
And that would be... that would be weird for the athletic departments, how that revenue sharing would work out, but they could come up with some kind of system. I mean, they have this structure in other parts of the world. I swear I was hearing about this in another sport, for real, like the relegation. Oh, it was the Those live bastards. They do it. I guess they have some. I don't know what they. I don't know what they relegate them to.
Death?
I think they might. There might be some B league in Saudi Arabia. You have to move your family to Saudi Arabia, and you have to play there and only there. And that was in the fine print when you signed on and took the $100 million bonus or whatever. But I think that's a pretty good idea. I mean, there's so many squads in the Big Ten anyway. I mean, you'd be taking the champ. You'd be taking the very best one from that sub-conference, putting them into the last spot. It's up to them if they're going to be able to compete or not.
Look, you can make
a case
they'll
be right back out.
That, the best MAC football team would have a difficult time week to week in the Big Ten Conference. Once in a while you have a special team, right?
Right. Like you have the Western Michigan team with P.J. Fleck.
The Ohio Bobcats are the cream of the crop in the MAC.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and they lost to Rutgers, and they lost here. Now, they gave Rutgers a game.
They also were on the road at Rutgers. It was week one.
Right, I understand, but I think they would have a tough time week to week in the Big Ten. I think if you take the best MAC basketball school and throw it in the Big Ten Conference, I think they could be a tournament team.
The MAC has been such a weird basketball conference, and I think that the stat is still running of them only taking one team to the NCAA tournament. Isn't that crazy? I don't know how many years it's been.
That surprises the hell out of me.
2 decades, 3 decades. It's a long time. Somebody can look that up for me if I'm right on that with the MAC as a basketball league, because we've seen these teams play. There's a lot of us that go to OU games and BG games and Miami games, and year to year some of them might be down, but really Kent, Akron, and Toledo, they've had some pretty good, consistent teams as far as the Ohio MAC schools. And it's just, it's shocking because you'll see some of the mid-major conferences. I can remember the Missouri Valley having a year where it might have taken 5 teams to the big dance. Yeah. A lot of at-large guys get in. Back when, Northern Iowa was really good, and Bradley and schools like that. But I don't know how I feel. I don't care that much that they're opening this up to every team. It did give you almost an emergency type of feeling where you would have to fire the coach, Like if you don't make the conference tournament, how do you not fire the coach? Like there's just no...
That should be in your contract.
There's no discussion about it, right?
It instantly happens.
You're in the Big Ten. You didn't even make your conference tournament. Yikes, you must be bad.
Ohio State basketball schedule is set. So the conference schedule, we knew the non-conference schedule. Now we know the conference schedule. I'm looking at this. They start up conference play on the road. They have the 2 little quick games.
Yeah, what's December
8th,
one?
Saturday at Northwestern. That's the first conference game at Northwestern. And then home Tuesday, that's the 6th, and they're home Tuesday, the 9th of December.
The Illinois game?
Against Illinois.
That's nice. That's nice.
And then you go back into, West Virginia, North Carolina, Grambling State. Oh, Grambling State comes in for basketball, too. That's nice. And then the real Big Ten schedule starts Friday, January 2nd, on the road at Rutgers. You're hosting Nebraska, Monday, January 5th, at Oregon, at Washington, home against UCLA, home against Minnesota. That UCLA game, by the way, is a Saturday game. Yay.
So already you've got a Sunday home game against Notre Dame, Power 4 conference in November. You've got the Saturday home game against UCLA.
And we're mentioning this because the weekend slate the last couple of years has been absolutely awful.
They've been lucky to get 2 home games on Saturday or Sunday against Power 4 teams or Big Ten teams. And I think there was a situation last year where even in the months of December and January, they barely even had a weekend game, home or road. Remember that? They kept putting him like one game on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and then they made him play Friday night. And that sucked for the Buckeyes.
The thing is, too, is that, like, I'm looking at this, because I love Friday night games, because Friday night games is when you actually get more students in there, and they're excited to be there. You have one Friday night game all season long, and it's Purdue-Fort Wayne on November 7th.
Home Friday night games?
Home Friday night.
Well, home Friday night games had always been unusual. Like, they didn't start doing them here in the Big Ten until the last couple of years, but then we had a chorus of wanting more of the weekend home games, because you're gonna pack that arena much, much more if it's a Saturday matinee or a Sunday early afternoon. I know what you mean about Friday nights with the students.
All right. All right, anyway, where would I leave off?
We got into February. You got Michigan home.
UCLA.
Yeah.
Then it's home against Minnesota on a Tuesday. Then you go to Michigan. That's a Friday night, January 23rd. Home against Penn State, at Wisconsin, at Maryland, home against Michigan. So you get 2 against Michigan. I guess we already knew that, right? We knew who they were going to play.
Just didn't
home
know
and away. We just didn't know
the
when.
dates. And we don't have the times yet either.
Home against USC on Wednesday, February 11th. And then, what is this one?
The Virginia game is the one they took down to Nashville, remember?
Stupid.
So three of their big non-conference games are neutral site games.
Why is that in the middle of February? Have we done that before?
No, that's a little bit different.
We just interrupt Big Ten play for this random game?
The way the Big Ten schedule's set up now, some teams have like an off weekend because it doesn't match up. So instead of just having an off weekend there, they picked up an extra game.
All right, this is why you're here, Ted. Thank you. Tuesday, February 17th, home against Wisconsin. Then it's on the road at Michigan State, on the road at Iowa. Sunday, March 1st, home against Purdue. Circle that one. It's a biggie. Hopefully it will be. Hopefully you're still playing for something at that point.
Those last 2 home games. My God.
At Penn State, then home against Indiana is the final home game, Saturday, March 7th. And the Big Ten tournament starts March 10th. All right.
This has me excited for hoops, though. I've been thinking a lot about this team and the players that they've got back. Devin Royal, John Mobley Jr., Bruce Thornton, as old as you're ever going to see a player get in college basketball. That is a good nucleus. That is the best players from last year's team. All the problems with that roster were in other places. So they are all out, and you're trying some new blood. I've heard a lot of good things about Bynum, the one freshman. I think there's a chance that he's a starter day one. I think you might see Amari Bynum in the starting lineup right at the very beginning for the Buckeyes.
Jackets started up camp yesterday, and there was a couple interesting quotes I wanted to focus on when it came to the goaltenders. Plus, go to jail. Your selections coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got an accident causing holdup on northbound 71 on the south sides, the on-ramp from Frank Road, and we've got a 5-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between Cleveland Avenue and 17th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Murphy Tractor. Your job is demanding, so choose a partner who delivers more. At Murphy Tractor and Equipment, they provide John Deere equipment that sets the standard for reliability and performance. Visit murphytractor.com and take your job site to the next level. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good. Now at Great Lakes Hyundai, save on new 2025 Sonatas with 0% financing for 60 months. 0% while supplies last. Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com.
Common Man here for Hollywood Casino and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Timmy, it's football season. That means winning and fun.
Oh, yeah. We have tailgate buffets for all of our watch parties. The 3 apps for $12 special. $25 Miller Lite buckets.
And don't forget the crab legs. That's extended through September.
So reserve a table at HollywoodColumbus.com.
And how about this for new members? Sign up for the rewards program on the Penn Play app. Get a $20 dining credit.
Then you get more crab legs.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, crab legs.
Crab leg problem? Call 1-800-CRAB-LEGS.
IKEA is celebrating 40 years of making home dreams possible in the U.S. Visit us in stores September 3rd until the 23rd for limited time offers and experiences like our Ortianta streetwear collection, our new Tilvercott furniture, daily chances to win gift cards, and more. Come celebrate 40 years of meatball-fueled shopping, brave attempts at our Swedish names, and the inexplicable need for stylish modern design. Offer valid September 3rd through September 23rd, 2025. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and ikea.us.com for details. Restrictions apply.
We could tell you what makes Giant Eagle special, but we think our customers say it best.
I love the fresh produce. I love the fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure the fish guy knows me by now. We're buds.
I love to grill. That alone keeps me coming back.
The people that work here are so nice and so helpful.
Everybody loves the cakes from Giant Eagle.
On every shelf, in every department, we're always going for better because being your Giant Eagle matters.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
It's always a good day at the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship. September 18th through 21st at the Scarlet Course. PGA Tour's rising stars compete, Hub 13 drink specials, and more. Get free tickets today at ncc-golf.com.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. It's time to ditch the traffic jams and the rat race and take in that crisp morning air, the crackle of a warm campfire. With RCD RV's Fall Into Adventure sale, you can. September 15th through the 30th, you can cozy up to incredible deals. Sale pricing on all remaining new 2025 models. And RCD has travel trailers starting under $12,995, as well as pre-owned motorhomes priced under $39,995. Visit one of our 3 locations: Delaware, Heath, Pataskala. Shop online anytime at rcdrv.com.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. And if you're gearing up for the big game, don't forget the MVP of desserts, Sanders Chocolate Fudge Bumpy Cake. This legendary treat just made its way to Ohio. Finally! We're talking rich devil's food cake, buttery cream bumps, and a fudge icing that is just unfair. They'd throw a flag on it if it was actually on the field. Bring one to your next tailgate, watch party, or even a team celebration, and you'll be the real hero. Available now at Kroger and Meijer, Sanders Bumpy Cake. It's game day greatness.
Rothman and Ice.
Yeah, he was like side-eyeing me while he was on an interview, and I was talking to his wife.
You brought her here.
That is
a very attractive lady.
Oh, man.
Rothman and Ice. Weekdays at noon.
Sponsored by Pella Columbus.
The Fan.
Fraud in government is a crime, and it robs taxpayer dollars. I'm Ohio Auditor of State Keith Faber, and my job is to catch people that lie, cheat, and steal, report suspicious behavior, and help stop fraud. Learn the red flags, speak up, and protect your tax dollars by calling 1-866-FRAUD-OH.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state. The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at onnradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
Got a teen athlete? Then you know putting in the hours is all part of the game. But did you know the same goes for learning how to drive? Because just like playing a sport, learning to drive takes practice. The only difference is the stakes are even higher. 50 hours of practice time driving with you? Worth every minute. Gear up at teachyourteentodrive.ohio.gov.
From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunny skies, light winds, and a little warm on this Friday, but a great evening for high school football. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, down through the 70s by Friday night. Into the Saturday morning, temperatures in the low 60s, clear skies and light winds, increasing clouds but mainly dry on Saturday with highs in the upper 80s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I just remembered what I have waiting for me when I get home.
You do?
Oh, and I just got excited.
So
my nipples just got hard.
So it's something food related.
Well, let me tell you something. Now, I love I love my family, but my wife and daughter will be gone when I get home. They're having a thing with my wife's family for my sister-in-law's birthday tonight. So happy birthday to...
So you're not going to that?
I'm not, but I will be seeing them tomorrow for another birthday bonanza because my wife's family treats every birthday like it's Advent. Like there's, 20 days and a little chocolate behind each day.
Right. Why do we do that in society these days?
Trust me, I've had this conversation
we do this
for 20 years.
Kids too much.
We do this ridiculous. It's
too
not
much.
just one day. It's a Hanukkah of birthdays.
Since your birthday's on Wednesday, we got to do it Friday night, but not everyone can make it, so we'll do another thing on Sunday.
So on Wednesday, we got ourselves the Hunan Lion because I always get Chinese Hunan Lion on Wednesday, but knowing that I would be by myself when I got home on Friday night, I ordered an extra dish.
Double dip?
And so...
Leftovers? Wait, what?
No, it's leftovers with a purpose. First of all, do not compare.
Oh, no.
Do not compare.
Teddy, you got him.
Chinese food leftovers to having an extra Chick-fil-A sandwich in the fridge.
I love Hunan Lion. I'll just buy extra on Wednesday.
Those are two different things.
54 hours later.
You
Yay.
stupid F. And you know it.
That Chinese food is not going to be all that it could be.
You're
Why
right.
didn't you just
but
order
the
it
beauty,
today?
Listen to me. Looky, can I finish talking? The beauty
it's just contradiction. That's the problem.
No, it's not. It's two different situations. The different part about Chinese food leftovers is that it's 98% there. That's what makes Chinese great. Is you heat up those leftovers and it's almost like you're in the restaurant. It's fantastic.
You got a decent point about Chinese food.
You can't compare Chinese food leftovers to a leftover Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Looky here. Chinese food is probably at the top of the food chain.
It's the tippy
for
top.
Leftovers.
Yes.
You always see
It's even better than pizza.
TV shows and movies. I mean, you could just throw the standard, generic white Chinese food boxes, throw them in the fridge. You just eat right out of those. That's fine. But you, the common man, 2 days later, I mean, you could just walk into the plaza there, shout your name, hey, the common man's here. They'd run out and say, oh, Mr. Common Man, what would you like? Would you like the Szechuan beef? The Szechuan beef? Would you like a little lo mein today? They'll give you whatever you want. You'll bypass all the lines. You just stop right back on your way home
I don't bypass the lines. I wait in the line with everybody else.
Yeah, you do.
I do not, you liar.
You tricky bastard, you.
I would never do such a thing. I am not a line cutter. I do not use my notoriety to get ahead of other people.
Teddy, you know
I'm worse than you.
You know what I think, Teddy?
What's that, Timmy?
You got the gavel?
Mm-hmm.
Jail.
Don't you dare.
Jail.
I am going to punch you in the sack so hard.
That's a year.
You won't need the vasectomy. I'm going to give it to you myself. I'm going to rip it off.
Oh, the appointment's coming up. It's coming up.
The
snip?
The consult?
The consult's coming up, and I don't think I'm going to be waiting too long.
You're not supposed to wait long.
I know, but I mean, there's been some discussion about should I try to scope out March Madness? Should I wait for the Masters? There ain't going to be any of that. It's going to be.
You're not waiting until the spring.
No.
Go.
It's exactly. I agree. That's what I just said. I'm not going to wait
because
it's going to be November or December. I'm just going to do a football weekend. I'm going to get it over with.
For those of you who are not aware, this man had a consult to do this 4 years ago.
It was. I couldn't believe how long it's been.
And then didn't go and get the thing. Because you're dumb.
I'm a bad husband. Is what I am.
Before we get to go to jail, I'm not arguing there.
I know.
Bad
neither
partner,
would
bad radio
Sarah.
partner too. Send me to jail for no reason.
Love
Eating
it.
delicious Chinese food. Anyway, I'm going to be in my soft
Chinese
clothes,
food.
probably pantsless. It's not cold. I'm going to warm it up. It's going to be beautiful.
You can't have cold Chinese food. I'm not
going to have cold Chinese food.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to freshen the rice because they got these little sticky rice things you can get at Costco. 90 seconds in the microwave makes delicious, fresh, sticky white rice.
Supplemental rice?
Yes, supplemental rice. That really takes it over the edge. No leftover rice.
Good band name.
Supplemental rice?
Yeah.
All right. Blue Jackets opened up training camp yesterday.
Yeah. What, do you got some thoughts from the goalies or something?
I have, Jet Greaves saying his thing, I'm here to compete. Elvis Merzlikins was his...
our guy Jet for?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I like him. He's my guy. Elvis Merzlikins had his typical I'm weird post-practice meeting with the media where he first said, all the right things, hey, we're going to push each other. It's going to make us better and blah, blah, blah. He was asked by somebody. I don't know who. So do you think you need to really perform in this camp to hang on to your number one job? Then he bristled at that. He said, I'm not worried about Jet.
I don't think this is a guy that can bristle.
Like I
look
just
at your
said,
own numbers.
I'm not thinking of that. Trying to take practice after practice, game after game. We'll see what's going to happen. I don't feel any danger or anything. We're going to go out together and try and win the games here. My only question to you is, and he turns it on the media, do you think Jet's going to handle 60 games?
Oh, come on.
With all the back-to-backs, 50 to 60 games? You think Jet's going to handle that right away? First year? I'm telling you, it's hard.
Oh, my.
Yes, I do think he can handle that right away because that's when you handle it, is when you're young. Okay? He's better than you. You're worse.
He went on. He said, I'm not... You're worse.
You're worse than him.
Who is Ted Danson? He's good.
He's good.
You're
somebody. Not.
He said, more Elvis, I'm not focused on if I'm going to be the number one or not. The decision is not going to be up to me. It's going to be up to the coaches. Obviously, I'm going to accept any decision they're going to make. But right now, on the first day of camp, you're asking me if I feel danger, that I'm not going to be number one. We haven't played any games yet. We've had one practice.
You played plenty of games. It's called Look at the Film from the last couple of years, you piece of garbage.
I mean, his his numbers as a goalie in the NHL they're not even in the top 30.
No, he had
top
half a
30.
season where he worked himself into a nice contract. They overpaid. Thank you, Yarmo. Thank you, Yarmo. Got to hear that from all the fans all the time. They're in the position they're in right now because of Yarmo. No, they're not.
Get out of here.
They're hindered right now because of some of the moves that Yarmo made.
Get out of here. They've got different leadership in almost every spot in the organization
and
now.
I love this thought, too. It's like, well, it's not up to me if I win the starting job. Yes, it is. Play well, dope. They want to give you the job. They're paying you money, but you have to be good at it. If you're good, you'll win the job. If bad, it goes to Jet, or as Elvis called him, Jetty. Because we got to put a Y on everybody's name because it's hockey time.
Jetty's not, we don't need a Jetty. His name is Jet. It's a cool name. It's a funny name. Big hat. Just call him Jet.
Can we do some go to jails?
Yes.
Send Elvis to jail.
That's what I was going to say.
Key.
Elvis has to go to jail.
30 years in jail. Go away.
Honestly, you make some comments like this on the first day
Did he
camp?
have to leave post-interview to go take a crap?
To turn it on Jet like that, I'm not worried about Jet. You think he can handle that? Why don't you just stick to worrying about yourself?
You worry about yourself.
You have
Go
not
out there
been a good goalie by NHL standards.
Stinks.
Figure that out, and maybe this team can go places. Here is one from the burner phone. Good afternoon, my commies.
Excuse me.
Unfortunately, I require a jail sentencing and perhaps a public flogging for one of my good childhood friends. He's been with his lovely lady for 5 years, and they're finally tying the knot.
Okay.
That's nice. He has asked me to be a groomsman in the wedding,
all right,
to which I reluctantly agreed. There's only one issue. They are both Ohio State fans, and they still decided to set their wedding date on November 29th of this year. Which is, of course, as we know, the day of the game. When he told me this, I appropriately chastised and belittled him. Thank you. You are a good, clean boy for doing that. But it was no use. What was his response? Quote, we wanted our wedding to be memorable. And don't worry, we'll have the same game. We'll have the game on a TV somewhere. GTJ.
We wanted our wedding to be memorable, to inconvenience everybody. You're going to be sitting around the table 15 years from now. Hey, remember when you were a jackass and got married? We remember it. You know what? I could almost understand if he said, I went to bat for it and I just, my mother-in-law's planning this and
my wife had a date that was like her ideal wedding date, childhood dream. Couldn't get off of it.
I'm sorry. What's this guy's name? The friend?
We didn't get a name.
We didn't
here.
get the name. Friend guy?
Yeah, friend guy.
You're going to miss your wedding because you're going to be in jail for 45 years.
He should.
45 years of jail.
How honestly.
Married to a dude in jail. It's like Oz.
Do you have a friend in this world? Did you ever have a friend in this world where you would have done anything, gone to a wedding on any date, no matter the excuse?
No.
Work schedule, things like that, no matter what it was.
No, my sister got married for the second time. I didn't go. I give you one wedding.
That's the second time, though. Second time's different,
but
right?
But what I'm saying is it's
like
my
your best
sister.
friend in the world got married on a day that was a little bit inconvenient for you. Maybe not even Ohio State, Michigan, but maybe an Ohio State game day.
No.
In October or something.
Sorry.
I get there's a lot of fall weddings, but you shouldn't be a big-time football fan if you're doing that. I thought of this. I thought of football and basketball when I had my wedding date.
You do the bye week.
We're April 30. Yeah, but even when you do I guess your anniversary is not that big a deal. You go to dinner on a Friday or a Saturday, whatever. Doesn't matter.
You still going out for your anniversary?
The point about having it on a bye week,
I want to see somebody else on my anniversary.
It's still football season. That's the thing. I had my cousin recently, who's a huge sports
Timmy,
fan, got married on Final Four Saturday.
There's
I didn't want to go to that one.
Season, and then there's the Michigan game.
No, I'm.
Those are two different things.
I agree.
If you want to get married during Grambling, then go ahead.
I think this is death sentence.
I gave him 45 years.
No, I think it's death sentence.
All right.
Ohio State fans, and then to use that line of, let's make it more memorable, make you all miss the game and not be able to pay attention.
All right, more go to jails 2 minutes from now. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you're a sports card fan like me, you've got to check out Midwest Cards in the Arena District, right outside Nationwide Arena. These guys are true collectors themselves, and they've built a shop that lets you experience card collecting in a whole new way. They've got sealed boxes, packs, single cards, signed memorabilia, and plenty of TVs in their lounge. Yeah, they have a lounge. And don't forget the card bar, where you can open packs while you have an adult beverage. It's awesome. Stop by Midwest Cards today and tell them T-Bone sent you.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at some holdup due to an accident that's blocking 2 right lanes on southbound 71 on the north side approaching Gemini Parkway. It is stop and go from Lewis Center Road. And there's a 10-minute slowdown on westbound 270 on the north outer belt from 161 to 71. This report is sponsored by Ohio 811. Call before you dig. Contact Ohio 811 at least 48 hours before you dig. It's easy to do, and it's the law. Centerpoint Energy, Columbia Gas, Duke Energy, and Enbridge Gas want you to dig safely. Contact Ohio 811 every time you dig. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Get the MVP, more value price from Coughlin Kia, Central Ohio's largest volume Kia dealer. Get 0% financing on a new 25 Kia Sorento or 3.49% on a new 25 Telluride. Visit CoughlinKia.com.
Coughlin has the car for you.
Based on January to December 2024 retail sales, 0% for 48 months and 3.49% for 60 months equals $20.83 and $18.19 per 1,000 finance through Kia Motor Finance. Not all will qualify. All qualified manufacturer incentives to dealer. Prior sales excluded. Residency restrictions may apply. See dealer for details. Ends 9/30/25.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My toilet's clogged, backed up too. The sink is running slow. Water's backed up everywhere. Oh, please don't overflow.
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free, guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
You know, I was scrolling Twitter or X here yesterday, and I came across something that I missed. This was something posted from Baltimore Memes. It's funny because I've actually been to this exact one. It said, name something from Baltimore back in the day that you missed today. And a person reposted this, and it was just a giant exterior shot of the 4-story ESPN zone in Baltimore.
You had a 4-story ESPN zone in Baltimore?
I have no idea if that thing is still banging. I would almost guess it's been dead for 10 years, right? I don't even know if there's ESPN zones anywhere.
I think they're all gone.
But I'm looking at that thing, and we talk about nostalgia all the time on this show. I can't tell you that this makes any sense. Actually, it makes perfect sense for a young sports kid growing up. And I was right in that wheelhouse where...
There's a gnat in here.
A gnat?
Gnat from the Peach Pit.
You're like Linus over there? You got...
Linus didn't have the bugs.
Not Linus.
It was
the
Pigpen.
Pigpen had like the cartoon dirt smog around him.
Face.
As I was saying, when I'm in high school, college age, ESPN zones... What are you doing?
Trying to kill the gnat.
I'm trying to talk.
I'm sorry.
Here.
Go ahead.
Talking about the zone.
Right.
Were you ever into these things?
I never went.
Never went to one.
I don't remember it if I did go. No, they're all gone now.
I was infatuated with ESPN zones to a point where if I was ever in a bigger city that I knew had one, I really wanted to stop in and check it off the list. I was trying to check off all the different zones I've been to. New York had one. Baltimore clearly had one. D.C. had one later on. Chicago had one.
I'm seeing that Denver had one.
Dallas
Atlanta had one. I don't know. Los Angeles had one.
Yep.
They had one at Disney World, I guess.
Okay. Disney World. I think it was on that boardwalk thing down there. And for people that have never been, these were... one of a kind, I would have to say, because Dave & Buster's, not the same thing at all. because you've got just the general arcade, but this was purely tailored for sports. And they had like an entire half-court basketball arena set up in these things where it had hot spots around the court. So if you didn't want to play anything that didn't have anything to do with sports, then this was the spot for you. And I also remember the black leather reclining chairs that were all lined up in the front of the restaurant where the movie theater size screens were. So they took it to the next level before anyone else that I can remember. And we have Hollywood Casino here that has the giant screen. ESPN Zone was doing that way back in the day. Who can you think of? Like, where was the first restaurant you went out to like watch the games? To like watch football or watch a big event?
There was a...
Who gets credit for that for you?
There was a sports bar. I forget the name of it. I don't know. I would go with my friend. We weren't old enough to drink. I remember this. We were in high school, and we'd just have like 19 pops. And we'd sit there for the entire day, and I think the waitress hated us.
Just drinking soda.
Well, I mean, we ate chips. We ate first.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We had our little meal, but then we sat there for 6 hours. There was no, limit on how long you could sit there. But I think here, probably Damon's.
Damon's is a great call.
Because Damon's had the huge screen, and
didn't they have like a quad box?
Yes,
where
they had
projector.
They had projector, and they had the speaker things at the table.
That's the one.
And that was a new thing because normally in sports bars you would go and they'd have like a TV, but then you couldn't really hear anything, or you would have to hear one game.
We had a Damon's in Northern Virginia, and I love that place because of that. So many times you would go to some place to watch a game, even one of your favorite sports bars, and they're just blasting stupid music over the house speakers. And if it's a big event, you want to hear what's being said about it.
I am happy to report, because I went down the rabbit hole. You were talking about ESPN Zone. There are 3 Planet Hollywood locations. Still banging.
So Planet Hollywood is going to be...
One just opened February of this year. They opened a new location.
Wow.
February of this year. It was only 2 locations. Now they have 3.
I'm going to guess Las Vegas
for
a Planet Hollywood.
You would think so.
Okay.
But no.
Disney then?
Disney. There is one at Disney Springs, Walt Disney World. There is the one that opened this year is Times Square. They have one in Times Square. And the other one is in Qatar.
No.
Doha. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. You go there to eat and they bomb you.
Disney, New York, and Qatar.
Yes.
Qatar.
3.
Wow.
And there used to be one over at Easton.
What about Rainforest Cafe?
Oh, those are still banging, I think, right? I think we're ready for theme restaurants now. Look, Gen Z has adopted like Applebee's and Chili's. I'm reading stories about this. The sales are going through the roof because everybody's kids have said, I don't need a $19 hamburger. I will go here and get a triple dipper for $11 and have 9 million calories and be satisfied. And I'm happy with that.
There are only 16 Rainforest Cafes in the States.
You know what? That's 15 more than I thought there were.
And they have some international locations as well. The closest one to us, it looks like Auburn Hills, Michigan.
I'm not making a road trip to Rainforest
Great
Cafe.
Lakes Crossing Outlets.
Perhaps I'd be on board if there was an ESPN Zone bang, and I would go with you on a road trip. But
ESPN Zone would be fun. Would be fun.
All right, give me some go-to-jails.
Go to some jails. I've got our friend Emma Watson's bottom half, GTJ.
Excuse me.
That wasn't really a My Good Clean Boys or whatever. I guess it fits. Never mind speed limit lights. Speed limit lights that flash in school zones outside of school hours. How about a speed camera being installed over summer in the school zone to bust anyone going north of 20 miles per hour? Total garbage. Go to jail, Toronto.
When school's not in session?
I think that has to be what he means. He clearly wouldn't be anti go the speed limit and put yourself in check.
I think
during school hours,
speed limits are ridiculous once you get to high school. I should be able just to zoom right through there. If you're dumbing in the middle of the street and you're 17 years old, that's on you.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Come on.
Come on.
No.
The high school, you just ignore it?
Yeah.
What about a compromise? How about 30?
All right, 30.
How about not 20, but 30? Because it
20
could be in a
is
40,
ridiculously
It could be in a
slow.
45-mile-an-hour zone. Like, I know where Bradley High School is. The road's pretty big out there, and it's a good long way from the school. 20 is a little bit slow.
Too slow.
But I am also abide by the law when it comes to the school zone.
I didn't say that I
we
don't
have
abide
to change
by the law.
the law
I'm
first
saying I
before we
don't
do it.
like the law.
I know, I'm with you. And I have to assume that he means that that's outside of school hours where it goes that route. All right, here's another one. My corporate go to jail for the week. He's at a BP to fill up. So we'll fill-in station right there, gas station. Swipe my card. The screen asks me if I want to donate $1 or $2 or another amount to a charity. That's all it says, a charity. He says, please, billion-dollar oil conglomerate, tell me who, quote, a charity is. Go to jail. Not donating.
You got to be specific with charity.
You certainly do. Hell no, I'm not donating to just charity. What is this, the Human Fund? George? No.
10 years in jail.
Yeah.
That's right, billion-dollar oil
just
people.
paid $60 to
Trillion-dollar
fill up
oil
my
people.
tank, too. It's also like time and place, right? Here's one from Emeka Ebuka. My GCBs.
Excuse me.
I work in 2 different departments at my church. Both needed my time this week. I had 2 deadlines to meet Wednesday for one of them. When I finished, I went back to help the other department, and I found 2 empty Donato's pizza boxes. And I found out that they had gotten my 2 favorite pizzas that everyone knows about, hot chicken and the founder's favorite. I didn't get so much as a heads-up text or a, hey, we got pizza over here. All I got was, well, you were too busy working for another department. Jail. How very Christian of them.
That's not nice.
That's not nice at all.
Who runs their office, Heather?
Having sandwiches snuck up there?
Oh, my God. We were in a meeting, all right? We're sitting in a meeting. They snuck sandwiches in, put them under the desk, thinking that we weren't going to see them.
Right.
First of all, I can smell the sandwiches.
We were in a meeting that was not a short meeting. It was
No,
like
it was not a short
11 to
meeting.
noon.
It was lunchtime.
And then the noon meeting starts
But then,
up.
the noon
a couple
meeting.
people stay in
We
and some
gotta
other
have
people come
sandwiches
in.
for the noon meeting.
And the Jersey Mike's, and she tries to slyly just, yeah, thank you.
Was
put it
this
under
what
there.
you wanted?
The whole conference room is made out of glass. We can see everything going on in there. Can't hide from anything. Terrible conference room, by the way.
I want to talk about a phenomenon that I just don't understand. I don't get it. It's very popular in the state of Ohio. Very popular with the youngins. I don't get it. Explain it to me. That's next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a 25-minute delay on westbound 670 between International Gateway and 315, and there's stop-and-go traffic causing a 5-minute slowdown on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 east and west split. This report is sponsored by Leeds Farm. Come join the fall fun that includes hay rides, zip lines, 2 pumpkin jumps, straw forts, farm animals, and more. Leeds Farm is open 6 weekends only, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets can be purchased at leedsfarm.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Voted Best Credit Union for the past 7 years in a row by CBUS Top Picks. Visit bmifcu.org to learn more.
Your game day headquarters is here at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The only place to watch and win. Catch every play on more than 30 TVs and over 50 feet of video wall. Score tickets, signed professional and college sports memorabilia, and pen cash prizes. Join the watch parties for every home team game with a tailgate buffet and bucket specials. Plus, get official game day swag with every table reservation. Game day lives here, only at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Shop the Meijer 2-Day Super Sale this Friday and Saturday and bring more savings to life with low prices on household items like buy one, get one free Arm & Hammer liquid laundry detergent, buy one, get one free Ziploc bags. Lysol disinfecting wipes are just $2.99 and a 2-pack of Meijer paper towels is only $4.49. Low prices and huge savings at the Meijer 2-Day Sale. Now that's the good life. Exclusions apply. See all deals in-store or in the Meijer app.
Oven baked French toast.
hot, melty cheese, and meat, and meat, and meat. Introducing UDF's new 3-meat French toast sandwich. Sweet and savory cinnamon swirl French toast piled with thick cut bacon, natural pork sausage, and smoky Canadian bacon. It's the newest flavor in our lineup of breakfast sandwiches. All stacked fresh, all served hot, and all made in store to make your morning. The new 3-meat French toast sandwich from UDF. Mornings made for you.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. My good friends over at Sleep Better Columbus want you to know that if you're 65 or older, enjoying those golden years, but maybe you're dealing with restless nights, you need to listen up. Are you tossing and turning, struggling with sleep apnea, and that leaves you wiped out during the day? Well, it's time to reclaim your rest with Dr. Mark Levy at Sleep Better Columbus. As a leading provider in non-surgical sleep apnea treatments, Dr. Levy helps you breathe easier and sleep deeper with custom oral appliances, a comfortable alternative to CPAP. The best part is that Sleep Better Columbus is in network with most medical insurance plans and is a proud Medicare provider, so your coverage can work seamlessly with Sleep Better Columbus. And as we head toward the end of the year, don't let those benefits go unused. You don't want to wait to use your deductible. Act now to make the most of it with Sleep Better Columbus. Call Sleep Better Columbus today at 800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com. Once again, that number, 800-MORE-SLEEP or sleepbettercolumbus.com for your consultation. Sleep better, live better, you've earned it.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain for Toyota West. And with over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of 0 down and 0 payments until 2026. And every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. Offer expires 9/30. No payments for deferred payment. Interest accrues at time of inception with approved credit.
Did you know that the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy? And did you know that man shaves his pits? True story.
Listen weekdays at 3.
The Fan.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
Common Man here for Weed Man. I have the greenest lawn in the neighborhood every single year. And the reason why is water and Weed Man. Good news, I'm only selling you one of them. Fall is the perfect time to improve your lawn for next year. The work you do or don't do now is directly reflected next spring. If you want a beautiful spring lawn, it starts now, not next April. Now through the end of September, mention the promo code Common Man and get a free blanket weed control with the purchase of a full program. For a free quote, go to weedman.com. That's weedman.com.
It's Friday and there's football. I shall call it Football Friday.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for all things football. The Fan.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
You know, it is September 19th today, for those of you listening live, also known as 1 month until my mother-in-law puts up the Christmas tree. But,
oh boy,
I was reading a story, as I often do, in the Canton Suppository. Ohio leads the nation in haunted houses. Check out the 13 best this Halloween, and then they went and... You know.
I think I knew this, or I didn't know that we're the leader in the country, but I knew that we were in to haunted houses. I have not been there since I was a kid. I think you have a phase.
I went when I was a teen.
When you're into haunted houses, and I did that when I was a kid. We had a good one in my area where I grew up, and it was actually a haunted forest. But what do we have? More detail.
According to the scare factor, I guess this is something that judges haunted houses. Fear Columbus is the #1 haunted house in the state. I went when I was a teenager. I went once. There was a place by me. It was called Hades.
Haiti, like go to Haiti?
I guess.
Yeah.
Hades Haunted House. And I went, and I was in total and complete agony and misery the entire time. it's just people jumping at you and touching you. I wasn't expected for the touching. Don't touch.
The jumping,
Don't
yes.
touch.
Hands off. All right, Clark.
I hated it. I hated every second of it. I left and I said, I'm never going to a haunted house again. And to this day, not just teenagers go, I know adults go to haunted houses. What's the matter with you people?
Oh, yeah, plenty of adults go.
What's the matter?
Well, you know that Kings Island and Cedar Point, they're really into this. So two of the bigger parks in our state, they will do the whole month of October, and they'll do like the Fright Night or
what does that mean?
The haunt at the park or whatever.
They jump out and touch you?
They probably have very strict regulations over that, but they will do a lot of different parts in their park. They will even map off certain areas and put like red exclamation points on the map to tell you that it's more extreme. So if you don't want to take the kids to that area, it's going to be, I don't know if it's rated R, but it's more scary.
More extreme.
I happened to be there one time because we were taking Jack, and I walked to one of these areas just to see what it was like, just to check. And it was back at Cedar Point, if anybody knows where the petting zoo is. It's kind of like the northwest part of the park. As you're walking around, you're past Millennium Force. And they have one of those, I guess it's, what's the term I'm looking for? Like a trellis, something that's kind of like a archway, and then ivy can kind of grow on top of it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then it gets very dark in there. You have like the paved path that's probably, wide enough to fit 6 cars on it. A lot of people can walk on it. And they just flood this thing with dry ice. And I'm talking, it is pitch black. And they got so much damn lacquer on that thing. They're pumping dry ice in there. You can't see 3 inches in front of your face. You put your hand right up there in front of your glasses,
terrifying.
Cannot see it.
It's middle of the day.
And no, this is at night.
Oh, this is at night.
Pitch black.
Oh, God.
When you get the effect. And then they have their character actors just walking around. And you can hear them. They're making sounds or making noises.
I'm getting nervous.
And then, like, as soon as you walk through and, like,
Teddy,
the dust starts to clear, they'll be there to jump out at you.
You strike me as the type of guy that used to go to the haunted houses back in Hicktown. Am I right or wrong?
No, I did
big
not.
thing in the sticks, right?
It may be, but I didn't go. The only time I've ever been was maybe 10 or 15 years ago. There was one down here in the Brewery District, not too far from where we used to work. And there was one down there, and my wife, where she worked at, they had a little outing, and they went there. And it was just like you were talking about how you walk around this, it's like the old warehouse, and things will jump out at you. And it was kind of funny, though, when you got out the door into this dark alley, there was an actual guy there. He had, like, the fake chainsaw, and he'd go running after, like, certain people, and they'd start freaking out and scream.
That's hilarious.
It was a good time.
See, there you go. You lunatic. Right there. Lunatic. I had a friend who worked at the Hades Haunted House, and they tell you, like, you got to go up and, like, grab people, right?
I love that. They tell you.
They
go
the
and
boss of the haunted house
assault these people.
Right. This is a teenager. He's probably 16 years old, and he's in his, like, Wolfman costume, and he jumps out at somebody, and this big dude punched him right in the face. That was the last time he worked there.
Jeez. We had a haunted forest. It was in the woods next to where the Prince William Cannons Fitzner Stadium was in Northern Virginia. This was our...
Am I supposed to know what any of this is?
I'm just saying, this was my childhood minor league baseball team, so it's talking near and dear to your heart.
Okay.
They would later change their cool name to sell out to become the Potomac Nationals. Stupid. Why they ever changed that. So in the forest there, we'd go every October, week of Halloween, and do the walk. And it was pretty good. Like, everything that you're describing... Kids jumping out of the woods wearing their costumes, trying to scare you. They'd get a couple spots where it was just so dark. They'd have some of the dry ice effect too. But the creme de la creme of this place, even though you knew it was coming, and they never changed this part, at the end, there would always be Jason, a really good-looking Jason. They'd get a big guy too, someone that was 6'2", 250 pounds, and he would fire up the chainsaw, and he would hold the chainsaw above his head, and you naturally would just run. So everybody near the exit, when you left the woods, you're running, like down the hill, back to your car.
I guess this is a part of Americana that I just don't understand.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, all
everybody's
of you seem
into
to
this.
enjoy it, I guess.
Isn't the Shawshank Prison?
Yes.
A place where you can
Well, they have
reformatory
outings where you can go, and I don't think people jump out at you. I think it's just a haunted place, supposedly. I don't know.
Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins up there.
But see, this Hades haunted house back when I was back, it was like adjacent to a neighborhood. So you're sitting down at night, like watching Carson or whatever the hell you're watching.
Just hearing people
getting screaming outside. Yeah. It's got to be like a rapist paradise, too. Because that's the perfect time to strike. It's like, oh, you're screaming outside. You think it's a rapist? No, it's the haunted house right down the street. And then they don't call the police.
Wait, why is that a rapist paradise?
Because he can willy-nilly go around the neighborhood and people scream and nobody thinks it's anything serious because of the haunted house. I'm not encouraging the raping. I'm saying...
No, I just...
on 4th of July, if you have a Tommy gun, that's probably the best place to start firing that thing off.
I just thought that he enjoys the screams or something. You're saying it would like disguise the screams.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's good thinking.
Raping's bad. Don't do that.
Very, very bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you should, if you hear somebody screaming outside, it should be a serious thing.
Help. Yeah. Go see about helping.
Yeah. Not just,
do it.
Those kids out there, Joe Mixon's sister could be pumping lead out the garage door.
It's almost that's why Halloween was a really good movie, because everyone's out there in costumes and you don't recognize the guy that's going around murdering. Mm-hmm. He just fits right in.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Loomis.
Dr. Loomis.
All right, pick your parlay. Pizzazz time coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Excuse me.
I'll lift it. Oh.
Excuse me.
I'll make up for it now.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, folks, get down. Thank you. Really bang that box. Excuse me.
Fan Traffic, sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
Another summer has ended, and you may have noticed that your energy is lower, your workouts aren't as productive, perhaps you aren't sleeping as well and feel foggy all the time, maybe even your sex drive is off. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're experiencing some or all of these symptoms, it's likely you have low testosterone. And if that's what's going on with you, don't wait. You need to call us at Tri-State Men's Health and get treated for your low T. Because living with low testosterone is no way to live. With our low T treatments, if you're like most guys, your life will change considerably. Improved sleep, better energy, greater gains in the gym, better mental clarity, and your sex drive will likely improve as well. Plus, most men see these results in just a few weeks. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes PSA and T-test and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got some stop-and-go traffic that's causing about a 5-minute delay on westbound 104 between South High Street and 71. And watch for some holdup due to an accident that's on Fisher Road at North Wilson Road. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Are your floors sagging? Are musty smells reeking throughout your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the crawl space repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Imagine what it would feel like getting tackled head-on by a 240-pound linebacker. You'd be in serious pain, right? But if you're unbuckled in a car crash, at just 50 miles an hour, you become a deadly projectile that can slam into other passengers with 8 times that amount of force. Don't let someone else take the hit. Buckle up and visit buckleup.ohio.gov to learn more. Brought to you by ODOT and ODPS.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. And if you're gearing up for the big game, don't forget the MVP of desserts, Sanders Chocolate Fudge Bumpy Cake. This legendary treat just made its way to Ohio. Finally! We're talking rich devil's food cake, buttery cream bumps, and a fudge icing that is just unfair. They'd throw a flag on it if it was actually on the field. Bring one to your next tailgate, watch party, or even a team celebration, and you'll be the real hero. Available now at Kroger and Meijer, Sanders Bumpy Cake. It's game day greatness.
Get the MVP, more value price from Coughlin Ford. Lease a new 25 Ford Mustang, Escape, or Bronco Sport, $399 a month with 0 down. New 25 Bronco, Explorer, F-150, or Lightning, only $499 a month with 0 down. Visit our newest location in Marysville or CoughlinFord.com.
Coughlin has the car for you.
48-month lease, all factory rebates to dealer. 7,500 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over. Excludes $387 dock fee, $395 disposition fee at lease end. No security deposit. See dealer for details. Ends 9/30/25.
Thank you for calling Spectrum. My name is Angie, and I'm in Orlando, Florida. How can I help you today?
Great. You're still there. It must be like 3 a.m.
We're always here 24/7. What can I do for you?
I know it's late, but I wanted to ask you about the best place to set up my router.
It's never too late. We'll have you up and running in no time.
Only Spectrum has 24/7, 100% U.S.-based customer support. It's only everything. Spectrum fiber-powered internet. It's the fastest and most reliable internet. Go to spectrum.com to learn more.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
The football season now stretches from August to late January, and we can't afford not to be at our very best all season. Hey guys, it's Eric Reeser, and if you're like me, looking at the calendar wondering how you're going to stay at 100% for the next 5 months, do what I did. Go see my friends at Hydrate Me Med Spa. I went to their Grandview location, got hooked up with a fast vitamin push that's got me feeling better than I have in years, and the NAD Plus has me thinking better too. From IV to aesthetic treatments, look great, feel great at Hydrate Me Med Spa. 4 locations, Grandview, Granville, New Albany, and Dublin. Book your appointment at hydratememedspa.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good evening, I'm Tyler Danberg. Baseball tonight, Cincinnati Reds host the Chicago Cubs at 6:40. Chicago Shota Imanaga starts against Cincinnati's Nick Lodolo. Cleveland Guardians visit the Minnesota Twins at 8:10. Cleveland rookie Parker Messick faces Minnesota's Pablo Lopez. Big Ten football tonight, Iowa and Rutgers clash at 8. This weekend in the MLS, Columbus hosts Toronto Saturday at 7:30. NFL Sunday, Cincinnati travels to Minnesota at 1. Cleveland welcomes Green Bay at 1. NHL Columbus Blue Jackets host the St. Louis Blues in their preseason opener Sunday at 5. Corn Ferry Tour from OSU Scarlet. Billy Tom Sargent leads the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship at 11 under. This update sponsored by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy's office at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP. That's 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or online at sleepbettercolumbus.com.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I get a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
If that's not Kismet, I don't know what is, because those rejoins are random.
Totally random.
He didn't pick that fart rejoin.
I'm really disappointed in the lack of professionalism. I mean, I thought
Tyler he'd go right at it.
Tyler, I thought you were a good, clean boy, and you just were off the rails there.
Sorry to let the GCB community down, guys. I'm really sorry. I was not expecting that.
I mean, you might need to take a station break.
You might need a little lozenge. You're sounding bad.
Gee, do you think so?
But you started out fine, and now you've just...
That's how... It's almost like...
slowly died.
That's how it goes when you're trying to do 3 hours of radio and you don't have a voice to begin with.
At least we don't have anything really
at least
jazzy here.
He
Like
is not
pick
a
your
book
parlay.
burner.
Are you going to be okay for Pick Your Parlay?
We're about to find out.
Teddy, you're going to have to pick up the slack for this guy today. Normally, your parlays are very dry, very popcorn farty, but you're going to have to do something today.
Well, I got some bad news for you.
There's no other level to you, is there?
Well, I'm working on my parlay right now.
Oh, my God.
What are you talking? You didn't even do it?
I'm getting it now.
Teddy's working.
Well, I know
Teddy
it
had
is.
a lot of work.
Is
it Zeta?
No.
Was it Zeta?
Oh, this keeps me.
Just shout it out.
I'm checking the entire week, because our good clean boy Evil Bald Collins not around, so
it is his birthday. It is his birthday today.
Happy birthday, CB.
Well, he's done a fantastic job with everything.
Paige
he
told
deserves
me
some time off.
Paige told me to send out a company-wide birthday email, and
I didn't get that.
I forgot.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
Hey,
Colin.
on air.
This is better than some
my God.
stupid email that no one reads. Happy birthday, Evil Bald Colin.
It's 5 o'clock. You're getting a birthday shout-out on Common Man and Timmy? Come on.
Shortest shorts I ever saw. I'm just waiting for his
He's like a 2-inch
Johnson Rooney
inseam.
to start poking out.
If he had one, we'd be seeing it.
Parlay!
Common Man and Timmy present Pick Your Parlay.
Nothing is as dirty when you end it with a Rooney. Dilda Rooney, Johnson Rooney, Jizza Rooney.
Pepperoni? It's not that bad.
All right, I'm feeling
Makes it
antsy tonight. Why wait until tomorrow for some football goodness? We have an intriguing Big Ten matchup tonight. Iowa at Rutgers, 8 o'clock on Fox. Rutgers comes in at 3-0, admittingly playing crap along the way. Iowa loses a slog fest to Iowa State, which seems par for the course. Hawkeyes are favorites by 1.5 on the road. Is Iowa's offense better than last year?
No.
Well, that was their golden era of offense, though. They ranked 72nd nationally, averaging 24.9 points per game. You may think that's trash, because it is, but consider where they were. They ranked 132nd in scoring offense in 2023.
That's dead last.
Just so you know, there's 133 teams in D1. They were 129th in 2022, 99th in 2021, 88th in 2020, 99th in 2019, and then I got bored reading numbers. History means nothing, though, except when it does. I like Rutgers to win tonight. Baseball time. Guardians aren't just relevant, they're thriving. I look at that roster, I have no idea how they're doing it, but they are, and they may never lose again. It's not just a wild card spot they're in contention for, but they're making Tiger fans crap their pants a little bit, which I like. Tonight, Minnesota. I was curious, what do the robots think about tonight? Even though the guards have been red hot, the ESPN matchup predictor only gives them a 39.1% chance to win tonight. That settles it then. Take the Guardians, because that stupid matchup predictor is always wrong. That's 8 wins in a row, baby. Finally, NFL on Sunday. I'm going to do a little rapid fire for you here. Ready? Jets and Bucks. Tampa covers a 6.5. No likey Texans. Take the Jags to cover at home. Broncos look like trash last week. They're only a 2.5-point road dog at the Chargers. Sadly, the Harbaugh hype train continues. Bolts cover. I hate myself for doing it, but I'm taking the Chicago Bears at home against the Cowboys. And now I am driving straight to the neurologist for a CAT scan. Throw all of that into ESPN Bet.
How much we winning?
$10 wins you $523.
Oh, man.
Smacked.
Oh, man. So here we go. Start with some college football. Here's a team that I love, the Weber State Wildcats, one of the alma maters of yours truly. Traditionally a commuter school in Ogden, Utah, where people who love skiing and snowboarding in the winters choose to go to school because we're all bums and couldn't get in anywhere else. Also home of a dang solid FCS football team. And they're hosting the Fighting Thad Matas Butler tomorrow, 9 p.m. on ESPN Plus. Gonna be a heck of a broadcast, you know it. Weber State might be 1-2, but they just beat McNeese by 1 on the road.
McNeese.
Yeah. Plus, they've got Jackson Gilkey. Sure, he's got 2 touchdowns and 7 picks.
Becky Gilkey?
He's ready to break out, baby. It's Gilkey time. Gilkey. He's been sucking back dirty sodas and watching old episodes of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Doing some soaking?
He transferred from UT San Antonio. You know that as Utsa. And our good clean boy Tyler actually knew that information and didn't have to look it up. The man is sick. He's got Jalen Record. They're going to hook up. running back Davion Godley. He's going to have the Spirit of the Lord on his side. Wildcats beat the jet-lagged Bulldogs from Indy. Cats favored, excuse me, see, it already got me, by 15.5. They're going to cover. Next, we got another game of note. Rich Rod and the West Virginia Mountaineers make the trek to Lawrence, Kansas, taking on the Jayhawks. West Virginia coming into this game, I'm a little bit nervous about them. It's a big point spread at 13.5. I think King Leipold is able to get the job done. Mountaineers, though, coming off the big win over Pitt, following the Ohio debacle, they're feeling better. Rich Rod was talking smack, talking about Pitt faking injuries all last game. That pissed him off. Guys going down left and right said, oh, they must have the best trainers in the world. They're just magically better. Now, West Virginia has a quarterback named Nico Marchial. He might be a bum, but they got a guy from Mentor, Ohio named Scotty Fox Jr., who might not make an appearance yet. He could take the starting job. I'd bet KU money line, West Virginia covers, and over the 54.5. Then go down the hill to the wheel, get you a Wang burger with the fried egg, and suck back some Boulevard Wheats. Then we got the Bengals and the Vikings, battle of the backups. They got that glorious Viking ship of a shiny stadium, so shiny that birds fly directly into it and they kill themselves. Now the Vikes. That's a good Viking horn. They've got pretty boy J.J. McCarthy. He's ouchie. He's dead. They bring in Prince Harry, who has a good, clean grandma.
Carson Wentz.
Good old Carson Wentz, starting for his 6th team in 6 years. Dear God, hold a job, man. I'm taking the Bengals money line to win. We're taking the over 41.5. And Jake Browning, go out swinging and be delusional. Joe Burrow getting that toe done today. Hustle back. Teddy.
All right, I got a massive NFL parlay for you.
Massive.
All right, I think the Packers, they're favored by 8.5 over the Browns. We know the Packers are going to win the game, right? It's just a matter of how many points they're going to win by.
Oh, man, the Browns are putting on their poo uniforms, all brown. Brown uniforms, brown helmets.
Dude wipe. The Packers are going to dude wipe them all over the field. They're going to take it at least by 8.5, 10 points, double digits, take the Packers. I think the Bengals. Timmy, your son, Jack, he loves the Bengals. I think I got some good news for him. The Bengals are going to head up to Minnesota. They're going to take down the Vikings. I agree with you with that one. Yes, the Bengals are going to get done. My Cowboys headed to Chicago.
No, Teddy.
This is basically a pick'em game. And I look at the Cowboys and the Bears. Cowboys defense, not the greatest. Offense, they got a lot of weapons. They're pretty good. Bears offense, not so great. Defense, not so great.
Are you saying the defense is not good just because they gave up a 50 burger last week?
Yeah. So I think the Cowboys score probably 35, 40 points. Bears may score 28, 30 points, but they're going to get it done. And the Cowboys will win that one. I'm taking Baker and Tampa. They're going to win over
more.
I told you I got a massive parlay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and they're going to get
pretty pizzazzy.
I'm just going to quickly get this done then for you. The Falcons, they're headed to Carolina. I really believe in the Falcons this year. I think they're sneaky good. I'm thinking they're going to
the rising head of Michael Penix.
Yeah, Penix is going to extend. He's going to get it done. Let's head out to Seattle. They're taking on the Saints.
You can't not do it.
The Saints are terrible, so the Seahawks are going to get it done. The Chiefs, there's no way the Chiefs go 0-3, right?
No, not going to happen.
So I'm going to throw the Chiefs in there. The 49ers, they got Mac Brown as the quarterback, right? Because I don't think – come on, Mac Jones.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was funny, Ted. Ted was waiting for a laugh. Mac Brown, funny old head coach. Got it.
Funny. Yeah. I mean, Purdy might get the start, possibly, but it doesn't matter. The 49ers are going to get it done. This is a whopping plus 4,200. You put $10 on it, you're going to get over $400 on this. And I'm pretty sure this is going to win. Take it to the bank.
Teddy,
yes.
First of all, this is what Ted sounds like on coke. That's about as pizzazzy as Ted gets.
It's better than mine.
Well, you made up for it with the length.
I mean, length.
Girth, not so good. Length.
Yeah, girth was. I can't.
You can't.
I got no pizzazz.
Get no rush.
You get no rush from me right now.
All right, I want to talk about the play in football that's driving everybody crazy. The tush push. What is the league going to do about it? There's some new information today. I'll tell you about it next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Watch out for a crash that's blocking the right lane if you're on northbound 270 on that north outer belt at Westerville. And you're looking at a 10-minute slowdown on westbound 670 from 5th Avenue to 315. This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders. Eli Manning reminds you there's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick them up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian, there's nothing like it. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man here for Jermaine Lexus. It's fall or autumn, as the losers like to say. What does that mean in the car world? That means places like Jermaine Lexus want to clear out all of their 2025 inventory to make room for the 2026 models. And for you, the customer, that means big savings. Take advantage of their lack of space with aggressive pricing. They also have plenty of L-certified vehicles on the lot for the fall collection sales event. If you're in the market, please stop in and see my friends. Jermaine Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton, JermaineLexus.com. Common Man here for Hollywood Casino and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Timmy, it's football season. That means winning and fun.
Oh, yeah. We have tailgate buffets for all of our watch parties. The 3 apps for $12 special. $25 Miller Lite buckets.
And don't forget the crab legs. That's extended through September.
So reserve a table at HollywoodColumbus.com.
And how about this for new members? Sign up for the rewards program on the Penn Play app. Get a $20 dining credit.
Then you get more crab legs.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, crab legs.
Crab leg problem? Call 1-800-CRAB-LEGS.
For years, you've been hearing us talk about the Newman Roofing difference, delivering nothing short of an excellent customer experience each and every single time, from the first phone call to the end of your project. But don't take our word for it. Take a listen to our friend John and his Newman Roofing experience.
Well, the first thing that drew me to Newman Roofing is the extraordinary Google score of 5.0. That was the first indication to me that this was going to be a good experience. Overall, the experience with Newman Roofing was wonderful. When I came home, the job was completely finished. The crew had cleaned up and left. I wouldn't have known that they were there.
What star rating would you give Newman Roofing on Google?
I would, without hesitation, award Newman Roofing a 5-star rating on Google.
Any advice for those looking for a new roof, John?
Once you have contact with Newman Roofing, you'll understand why everybody's giving them a 5-point rating.
Do what John did and schedule your free roof or siding consultation with Newman Roofing. Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online today at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, I think I saw a fox on my way in.
Oh, that was the Carfax Carfox. He was congratulating us on our Carfax Top-Rated Service Center Award.
I have always rated Tire Discounters at the very top.
Oh, thanks. So does Carfax. And not just for tires, but for all our services, too.
Alignment, brakes, shocks and struts, and more.
Yes, sir.
But, Mike, do you think people believe Carfax over me?
Well, you are the Phantom tire buyer.
Exactly.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone for Window Nation. Buckeye fans, did you know you can get 2 free tickets to an upcoming Ohio State football game if you replace all the windows in your home with Window Nation? This month, when you buy 2 windows, Window Nation will give you 2 for free. Plus, you won't make any payments for 2 years. That's right, no interest, no monthly payments, and no down payment for 2 years. Get 1-day installation with Window Nation, a proud partner of The Ohio State University. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com. Go Bucks!
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh, no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
Have you experienced foot or ankle pain during or after sports, running, or exercising at the gym? Nagging aches in your foot or ankle that won't go away? Podiatric physicians can provide you with important foot care solutions, shoe inserts, or show you how to support your feet and ankles so you're able to compete or exercise comfortably. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and have been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
The Ohio Lottery's new $5 scratch-off Win Big has a top prize of $100,000. And with the Ohio Lottery app, all non-winning tickets can be entered into a My Lotto Rewards second chance promotion to win Cleveland or Cincinnati football tickets or even a trip to football's biggest game. And that's more exhilarating than a cooler of sports drink dumped on you. So exhilarating. Win big from the Ohio Lottery. A celebration waiting to happen. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
With Amazon Business, smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A little warm on this Friday, but dry with plenty of sunshine. Enjoy. Temperatures are in the upper 80s as we go through tonight, dropping down to the low 60s. And by Saturday afternoon, gradually increasing clouds, but still hot. Temperatures in the upper 80s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
Number 1 pizza expert and the number 4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
You know, people are calling me a grump because I think haunted houses are ridiculous. How about this? So I'm talking to Timmy during the break. I just popped up on my screen. I said, oh, Apple Hill Orchard in Mansfield has been named one of the top 10 places in the country for apple picking. That's nice.
No,
and then
now I'll take all the heat because
you start yelling about apple picking.
I can't do it, man. Do you do this with the Fan?
I've done it. It's a
I've
fine,
done it too.
Wholesome family activity.
I feel like I've about maxed out on my apple picking and my pumpkin patches. I understand that there is a phase in life where you do this sort of thing. But again, like when it comes to the apple picking itself, it's not my cup of tea. You
don't find any joy.
I'm not
getting your hands on the fruit, and
people say that it connects you to nature. I can go to a metro park. I do like to get out in nature as well. I play golf. I like to be amongst the trees. I like to say hello to our hawks that live in the trees by the river there at York Golf Club. I say, oh, hello, Hawky. And Hawk Harrelson's up there. He gives me a White Sox line. I go and put this 3-wood, 250 yards, trying to hit the green there.
Grab some bench.
So I like doing that. I can't do the places that get filled up with people and families, and they're overcrowded, and you're not even getting a deal. It'd be one thing if you went to do the work
for
yourself.
The experience. You're not getting a deal.
That's what everybody tells me.
You're paying for the experience.
It's not an experience that I enjoy. So why do I want to pay extra for it?
You don't.
You get a cup of cider.
You don't want to pay to act like
a person. Act like a laborer,
a migrant worker?
Act like a real family man or a worker, someone who's working out there.
Now, I do draw a line at the hay rides. I don't do the hay rides.
Oh, my God. The last price for a hay ride that I saw was something like $12 a head.
I believe it.
$12 a head to get into some dirty trailer that's hitched to a John Deere going 5 miles an hour, and that's supposed to be fun? Again, you've got your kids, the toddlers, you got to do it, but check back in with me when they're 10, 11, 12 years old.
Your kid's a teenager now. You don't have to do that stuff.
Thank God.
Now.
Jack doesn't want anything to do with that.
Pumpkin patch.
Me and my wife, we don't want to have anything to do with that.
Putting the wiener in the pumpkin, but that's about it.
What are you talking about? What are you doing with your pumpkins?
I'm not doing that.
This is a really weird looking jack-o'-lantern. It's just a hole.
What do you think about that, T-Bone?
Let me look at your sausage.
Hey, Mike, I got some more shirt ideas.
Hold on, before we do that.
You want to review some of the shirt ideas we got?
But I have to pay off on my tees. The NFL admitted there should have been a false start penalty on the Eagles with the tush push last week. Yeah, thanks for telling us. You know who else saw that? Everyone, except for the referees. Now, the good news is the NFL, they've admitted it, and they have sent a memorandum, also known as a memo.
Memorandum. You talk about pretentious.
To
jail.
Referees this week saying, be on alert for offsides on the tush push. All right? We're not banning it. We're not doing anything like that, but we have to officiate it properly. I like how you have to send a rule out It says, please know the rules. By the way, I got an email from Fishy this week saying, please don't shout the F-bomb on the air.
Why is
Thank you, Fishy.
Why is the false start thing not a reviewable play? Can you explain that one to me?
I don't.
It's something that film review could easily tell you black and white.
Replay assist. We have replay assist
We have
on a million
on
things.
And on the first downs, too. They have virtual.
Stepped out of bounds and replay assist. But when it comes to someone starting early, I guess we don't have replay assist for that.
There's no subjectivity in that play.
I understand why you can't throw a challenge flag on that. That's not part of the rules. But replay assist sort of covers everything.
I would think so. I mean, it's a black and white play. It's like, was a defender lined up in the neutral zone? You should be able to go back and challenge that.
If it's egregious.
It's egregious.
And that was an egregious false start,
You had
wasn't
half
it?
the offensive line.
I know.
Jumping ahead. And the center, again, who's got the football tucked under his newt sack, and getting an unfair advantage off of the snap. Not very cool. All right, so we had a couple things going. We got Go to Jail Friday. You started the show wanting some T-shirt ideas. Maybe spice up the fan
We've been
store.
doing the show for a while now, and we don't really have any Common Man and Timmy merch for people to partake in. So
here's a few of them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I wrote down from suggestions we got. GCB or GCBs at 3 in the P. Little alliteration there.
GCBs
Little
at
rhyme
3
time.
in the P.
GCBs
it's
at
all right.
3 in the P.
It's okay.
And then here's one that you've said a lot to me. Someone pointed out. I've got a bone to pick with you. I don't know if that's
not a
T-shirt.
shirt. I've said a lot of things to you.
Here's one that I love the saying. I don't know.
Hey, you're dumb. I'm not going to put that on a shirt.
How about shit? How many eyes do we use?
Shit. Lots of eyes.
Like 6 eyes?
Lots of eyes.
Yeah. Back when I was banging. That's a good one. I think we already have that on a sticker.
We already did one of those, didn't
Might be on a sticker. What about looky here?
We did. We talked about looky here earlier today. I think that's a good possibility.
Did we mention doing good, Mike?
We mentioned that as well.
And then please listen to this dumb show.
That's just a cry for help. That's what that is.
Faces, please listen to this dumb show.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's not bad.
We need the ratings to go up so Common Man eats a Carolina Reaper.
Oh,
I still cannot get over
Skip.
Skip.
You thinking about him too? Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I can't get over this. Skip Mosick.
Ghost peppers on his regular standard burger that he makes at home.
I'm not talking about like he makes a sauce and then he puts a little bit of the ghost pepper, like a little tiny bit, and that would be spicy enough.
He cuts up pieces of the pepper.
The ghost pepper. You had a tiny bite of the ghost pepper. I thought you were going to die.
He puts his jalapeno on it too.
Well, jalapeno's
so he's got the jalapeno and the ghost pepper.
What's the
and like
difference
11
at that
other
point?
things.
You can put gasoline on it at that point.
I don't understand.
Does he have any stomach lining?
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe this is just a gift.
Oh, why do I keep crapping blood? Why do I sound like Bruce Hooley? Ah!
You don't have any film in your stomach anymore.
All right, go to jail Friday. What do you got?
All right. Hello, my guys.
We talked about Cox.
My go to jail is Common Man.
Why?
For claiming that he got the Wendy's JBC deal for 1 cent yesterday for National Cheeseburger Day, even though they weren't running that promotion this year. Either CM has some kind of connection that the rest of the cheeseburger-loving world doesn't, or there's some fat boy gobbledygook going on.
No, they were running that promotion this year.
I saw it too.
Yeah, they were advertising it. I got it at my Wendy's.
My guy, I think something happened at your Wendy's because I saw it in the app as well.
Yeah.
I didn't get it, but I saw it in the app.
Oh, you missed out.
When I went and checked.
I got my thing for a cent.
Here's a stat one. A go to jail MLB hitters. A grand total, we could check this, a grand total of 8 guys are hitting 300.
I'm surprised it's 8, to be honest with you.
And there will be 0 hitters to get to 200 hits.
That's not surprising.
That part is not surprising. You've got Judge, Jacob Wilson, Bo Bichette, Pena for Houston. We're already down to like guys hitting 305, like just above. Trey Turner hitting 305. Springer for Toronto hitting 302. Nico Horner 301, and Vlad Guerrero Jr., 300 on the dot.
Will you go and get a lozenge?
It's not going to do anything, my man.
Go suck on the Ricola. All right,
we got final walkthrough
You got
coming.
final walkthrough coming up. You're not going to make it. You got the AIDS walk tomorrow. You're not going to make it.
I'm not going to be able to put the ribbon on. If I had a Cardale Jones softball game coming up tomorrow.
No, you'd be
done.
dead in the water.
Tito, come on, buddy.
I told him he'd never make it. Good thing the final walkthrough is taped. Timmy's voice is much better in it. Now, you may be thinking there's no Buckeye game tomorrow. Final walkthrough of what? That doesn't matter on this show. We still have the final walkthrough, and it's full of crap. That's coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a 15-minute slowdown due to an accident that's in the right lane on eastbound 70 on the east side approaching Bryce Road. It's going to be slow from James Road, and you're looking at a 5-minute delay on southbound 315 from Kinnear Road to 670. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Want a man cave, playroom, or guest space in your basement? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement finishing experts. Book your free inspection today at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Schedule today at thewaterworks.com.
Visit Tansky Power Sports this Saturday for our summer send-off sales event. We'll have food trucks and bike giveaways. Plus, meet some of your favorite Columbus personalities from 12 to 2 at Tansky Power Sports, 2491 West Dublin Granville Road in Columbus, or visit TanskyPowersports.com for details. With end-of-season discounts, now is the time to check out the inventory. Whether you're looking for an early Christmas gift or a deal on an end-of-model year golf cart, now is the time. So when you think power sports, think Tansky.
Tailgate season is here, and if your grill makes you have to duck when you light it, it's time for an upgrade. Billiards Plus carries top-of-the-line grills that you can pass down to your kids and gifts the whole family will enjoy. Family owned and operated. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Everybody poops, everybody pees. Mommy, will you call Mr. Rooter, please? 'Cause I gotta poop and I gotta pee. Only Mr. Rooter can clear the drain for me. Thank you, Mr. Rooter.
Hi, everybody. We call it what it is at Mr. Rooter. When you have a plumbing or drain problem, the team at Mr. Rooter is ready 7 days a week. Call us today and take advantage of our $95 drain cleaning special. Visit us at MrRooter.com. We'll be there quick.
With rates lower than the national average, plus special rates on balance transfers, a BMI Federal Credit Union Visa Platinum or Visa with Rewards credit card would be the perfect card for your wallet. Visit bmifcu.org/visa for more details and to apply today.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Their favorite basketball players are Leaky Black and Grady Dick.
That is childish nonsense.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
All right, here's what we learned today. You say there's nothing to talk about on a bye-week Friday. What are you talking about? We learned this today. Timmy's sick. His voice is progressively getting worse as the show goes. So
I'm
there's
done.
that.
Stick a fork in me, man.
I don't like haunted houses, and that upsets some of you.
I don't like apple picking.
Timmy hates orchards and apple picking.
Fall festivals.
But you like metro parks and stuff. You're like T-Bone. You go there for the
I'm not going
camaraderie.
for an event. I go when I want to. It's there and there's no people.
There's people.
You get the woods people.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. There's
doing
George Michael's back there.
God knows what.
Teddy surprised us with pizzazz today during Pick Your Parlay. I wasn't ready for it.
It's fired up. Yeah, you were taking the music away. And I was like, hey, I got more.
We christened Tyler Danberg on the show by playing fart noises during his update, which made him crack.
And he broke.
He broke?
I don't think I broke when you did that to me.
We learned the Buckeye basketball schedule today. We did that. We talked about how Elvis Merzlikins is still a big piece of crap.
Which is some weird comments.
I told you all about my game watching tomorrow, what my schedule's going to be. And don't forget, we got a game tonight, too. Iowa and Rutger tonight.
I sent people to jail who had a problem with Amazon talking about Tyreek Hill's situation on last night's broadcast.
I still don't understand it. That was like the crap that Malika Andrews got at the draft. I forget who she was asking, but it was prospect or a guy who's going to get drafted.
Ask a question.
Some sort of criminal allegation against him. I can't believe you brought that up on his special night. Yeah, because that's Malika's job. To pop out of the cake with some pom-poms. Congratulations! You get drafted!
They made it sound like the entire football broadcast was about that. And Tyreek Hill's a elite player. And if there could be an issue with his status as an elite player, that's a story. The NFL is investigating. That's a story. I don't get it.
All right. You ready for final walkthrough?
Oh, God, am I?
Now, Timmy's voice is bad. It was better when he recorded this earlier. If you're saying, well, it's a bye week, what do we have for the final walkthrough? Well, you don't give us enough credit.
It is the final walkthrough. Here we go. Make up for it now. I am hoarse right now, too. Shit. We'll do our best. Bye week special. We don't even have a game. I don't even know why I'm here.
I don't know what we're yelling about.
It's because I'm told I'm contractually obligated to do this segment no matter what, so Common Man can have a break from yelling. Okay, let's do a final walkthrough about nothing, because I can tell you're ready to have some real fun.
Now, are you just saying you want to have fun, or do you really want to have fun?
Oh, even if this isn't going to be fun, it's late in the show, heading to the weekend, so come on, just give me this one.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got to do.
I can tell you this, with the Buckeye bye week on tap, that means several of our staffers are finding times to get in some trips. Nicole Sheeran obviously isn't here right now.
Ooh, that's what they call the California time, Coach.
Oh, my God. Would you spare us from that, please, just once?
Ooh, that's called sometimes choke time, Coach.
Also, I was talking to our guy, Tyler Danberg, earlier.
He's not a man, this Jerry. He's not even married like I am.
Hey, he doesn't have to be married. Besides, our new Buckeye football sideline guy, TD, he told us he's married to the game. Ooh, that's nice. And like a good, clean boy that he is, he's going to see Mom and Dad up in Northern Ohio this weekend.
He's a good, hard-working boy. Let him bring in your mail.
So this week, you got Texas Tech at Utah, big noon kickoff. Utah is lovely.
Oh, the Sunshine State. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
No, that's not right. You get Michigan at Nebraska. Come on, Nebraska. You better make those guys behave in your own damn corn out there.
That's my corn out there. You guys are guests in my corn.
Illinois is at Indiana. Ooh, Machu Picchu. That's our game. Also, we got a full slate of NFL action on Sunday, too, so that's nice. And a big week of golfing next week as we get ready for the Ryder Cup.
Oh, yes.
Baby.
Oh, we got all of that one. The Buckeyes road game at Washington will be here before you know it. See, we still got Coach Ryan Day making the appearance here on this tough stretch of games starting next week.
But when you look at this 4-game run right here, you're going to be on the road for 3 of them. First one's a West Coast trip, and this is our first conference run here, so we're going to get a good idea what type of team we have coming out of this run.
And defensive coordinator Matt Patricia really liked this guy. Talked this week about how much fun he's having. Caden Curry and the guys doing the 6-7 Selly dance. None of us know what the hell that means. Our kids do, though. He does know about Washington quarterback Damon Williams, who we've already talked about who he's like.
A little bit almost like Kyler Murray. Like that first step quickness that he has and his ability to get to top speed it's explosive. It's fast. He's quick. He gets out of the pocket, and he's got a really strong live arm. This thing can go downfield. They've got good players to get the ball to.
So, hey, look on the bright side. Bye weeks don't have to be bad. You can get a lot of stuff done. Get yourself a pizza. Clean out the garage. And before you know it, next Saturday, we'll be breaking down this Washington game, and Beam and Justin Zwick will be there like they never left, ready to break it all down.
And I hope to see you out there.
The final walkthrough is brought to you by our friends at Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a first-round postseason game, and more. Register today and every day at roosterswings.com. You brought up the 6-7 in that thing.
You know what the hell that is?
Well, I'm watching the game with Samantha on Saturday, and she says, "Is he doing 6-7?" I'm like, "What the hell is that?" I'm getting schooled by my 8-year-old.
She doing the dance?
She's doing it. Looks like you're juggling boobies. I don't know.
Hey, 6-7, baby.
What is the thing with that? What's the background on that?
It's from a bet. This is the best I can give you, and maybe it's completely wrong. But
6-7.
This is coming from a real red-blooded 13-year-old boy that's doing all the jokes that are going on with people that age.
Okay.
He's involved in all of it, right? He was even just hanging with like 6 or 7 kids from the football team yesterday. They did the Dairy Queen. They did the Walgreens. They were having a good time. They went to another game last
Dairy
night.
Queen and the Walgreens?
It's just like when you get together with a group of boys and you just go and do stuff with no parents around. Fun times.
You go to the Walgreens? That's where you go?
Well,
Let's go where all the people have the flu.
They were at Dairy Queen, and then they went to the Walgreens to get snacks together,
right.
and then take them over to the football
Sounds
stadium.
like a bunch of hoodlums.
It could be.
Right, Teddy?
I don't know. You know what? If we get reports on them, then we'll have those discussions. But now's the time to let them fly.
I didn't go to the Walgreens.
Back in his phone. You went to the
You went to the Meijer.
That's right. We were cow tipping. No.
I used to hang out at Sheetz.
That's what the city people
back
do.
in my day before I was in high school, middle school, high school days. Yeah, we'd hang out at the Sheetz.
We just got the sheets here.
Yeah.
We had them.
We didn't have childhood sheets.
We had them 2 decades ago out in Virginia. Yeah, they were out there.
Look at you.
It's an Altoona, Pennsylvania company. They were spread out east for a while. Back to the 6-7.
I'm sorry, 6-7.
He says that it's a rapper. It's a song called Doot Doot by Skrilla.
Oh, Skrilla.
Oh, you good old
I'm big with Skrilla. She's fantastic.
He's great. Grammy award winner.
Well, isn't there
or
somebody
nominated.
out there like a rapper who just had a dead 15-year-old in their car or something?
That's not good.
I'm guessing not. I don't know.
What do you mean? I think you know.
You know,
one of the dead person in your car.
Bus stop kids was very disappointed this morning.
What happened?
Because I guess she was going to go to a concert tonight that got postponed because the dude is sick. Some country.
There was. Yeah, I did see some post about that.
Anyway, she was very
something
upset.
at Nationwide or The Shot.
Yeah, I told her to get over it and
Eagles
stop whining. Eagles.
Is that not one of theirs? Get over it. I think
6-7. What else are the kids
Listen
doing?
to the Hell Freezes Over album. You'll hear a song called Get Over It by the Eagles.
I have Hell Freezes Over.
Then listen to
I have it.
Put it on your fancy stereo, and you'll know I'm right.
Now you're just being mean.
I'm telling you. I'm not being mean. I'd like to come over and listen to some tunes on that stereo.
Well, you know what? You got to not be sicky.
I'm not sick.
You are sick.
I just got no voice.
Well, why? Why do you think that is?
I'm sick.
Because you're sick. That's why.
I am sick in the head.
Sick. Hey, ESPN says First Take will have a 30 to 45 day tryout period for a new host.
You think that's enough?
Jimmy Crackcorn.
30 to 45 days.
Well, no, I don't think they're going to give one person all that time. I think they're going to sprinkle in many people.
Why didn't you do that for this show?
I didn't need it. I knew that you were my guy.
Bad choice. Maybe you should have.
Oh, I should have.
How many people out there in Columbus do you think could fit the bill? Like could actually be like what you're looking for?
Nobody can be you. You understand?
That is true, but
it's
someone
not
could
just
be
your
much,
on-air
much
ability,
better.
which admittedly is lacking. It's your dementia. You match my wavelength.
Which is very, very limited.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Watch out for some holdup due to an accident if you're on Cleveland Avenue at Arlington Avenue. And you're going to run into a 5-minute delay if you're on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from 161 to 71. This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, they perform an 18-point maintenance check with every oil change to help make sure you're good to go. They'd let you know if they found something in their check. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Thorough and honest, come with no charge. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
It's always a good day at the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship. September 18th through 21st at the Scarlet Course. PGA Tour's rising stars compete, Hub 13 drink specials, and more. Get free tickets today at ncc-golf.com.
He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown! This is what the Buckeyes train so hard for.
Just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change, their techs train like pros to deliver expert service every time.
Wait, are we talking about football or oil changes?
Both. Whether it's the Buckeyes on the field or your car in the bay, it's all about preparation and precision.
Can't argue with that.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Visit VIOC.com/Buckeyes today.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Swing by Germain Toyota and ask for Marcello and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit them at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
Common Man here for Weed Man. I have the greatest lawn in the neighborhood every single year. And the reason why is water and Weed Man. Good news, I'm only selling you one of them. Fall is the perfect time to improve your lawn for next year. The work you do or don't do now is directly reflected next spring. If you want a beautiful spring lawn, it starts now, not next April. Now through the end of September, mention the promo code Common Man and get a free blanket weed control with the purchase of a full program. For a free quote, go to weedman.com. That's weedman.com.
The football season now stretches from August to late January, and we can't afford not to be at our very best all season. Hey guys, it's Eric Reeser, and if you're like me, looking at the calendar wondering how you're going to stay at 100% for the next 5 months, do what I did. Go see my friends at Hydrate Me Med Spa. I went to their Grandview location, got hooked up with a fast vitamin push that's got me feeling better than I have in years, and the NAD Plus has me thinking better too. From IV to aesthetic treatments, look great, feel great at Hydrate Me Med Spa. 4 locations, Grandview, Granville, New Albany, and Dublin. Book your appointment at hydratememedspa.com.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. It's time to ditch the traffic jams and the rat race and take in that crisp morning air, the crackle of a warm campfire. With RCD RV's Fall Into Adventure sale, you can. September 15th through the 30th, you can cozy up to incredible deals. Sale pricing on all remaining new 2025 models. And RCD has travel trailers starting under $12,995, as well as pre-owned motorhomes priced under $39,995. Visit one of our 3 locations, Delaware, Heath, Pataskala. Shop online anytime at RCD RV.com.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
They're trained. They're fired up.
Let's do it.
When you need heat, they can't be beat. They're Ohio State's undefeated heating and cooling team. For plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling, there's only one team. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit them online at thewaterworks.com. A proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
At Baths R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement, and that starts with a team who brings your vision to life. Our installers aren't just skilled, they're experts.
This is who we are. This is what we do all day, every day.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate or go to bathsrus.com. 380-225-2284. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
Have you already started your tailgate? Us too. It's Football Friday.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home of the Buckeyes, the Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Dylan Tyre and Pat Murphy out there.
Ready to go. Big week for Dylan coming up with the Jackets. Season getting ready to fire off.
Dylan just got married.
He did.
He is married like I am.
Yes, he is. I think he had a nice destination, or maybe I have that wrong. He took a nice honeymoon. Went to somewhere tropical right after the wedding, which is good.
You know what? Have this Ricola.
Let me give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And Pat Murphy, if you didn't know this, that man goes to more weddings than anyone I've ever heard of.
No, my sister-in-law is at a wedding every other weekend.
I'm not even exaggerating. I am betting in the last 10 years, Pat has been to 30 to 35 weddings.
Is he in these weddings? He's asked to be in them?
I'm sure he's in some. but most, I believe he's just going as a guest, as a friend. Just an invite.
First of all, I don't have that many friends.
Oh, no. I've been to like 4 weddings since college.
And I have no desire to ever go to a wedding again. I don't even want to go to my own daughter's wedding. I'll be a wreck.
And here's something that I'm really proud of that I pulled off. All of the guys that were actually in my wedding, and we didn't have a big wedding in terms of numbers. What's your idea of like a standard wedding anyway?
4.
No, I mean like total guests.
Oh, total guests?
Yeah.
I don't know, 100?
Yeah, 100 or so.
Okay.
I
thought you meant like 4 groomsmen or something like that, bridesmaids.
That's probably accurate, and I think I had a couple more. I had wanted my dad to be a part of it, so he was up there too. So he's sort of the, what do you say, sort of the celebratory groomsman there, because my dad was up there. I don't have a brother, so my brother-in-law, Travis, he was up there too. We have a great relationship. And then my buddies from college.
You have to do that, though, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't that just decorum?
Unless he's a total ass, I think you have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, proper decorum. Now, we're close enough friends I probably would have anyway. So that part of it was cool. We're really close. So, but back to what I'm proud about. Of all the friends from college that I had in my wedding, none of them had me in their weddings.
Nice. Nice.
No,
you're doing it right. You don't want that responsibility.
No, it's fine. Some of them, I wasn't even invited to their weddings.
There was a dude,
and they were in mine.
Best friends with him in high school, really ever since 5th grade. We're best friends. But then, life happens. He starts a job. I start a job, go to college, all that sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
We really had only talked a couple times between the end of high school and when he got married. I was probably in my mid-20s at that point, and I was floored when he asked me to be a groomsman in his wedding.
That's nice.
It's not nice. We weren't that close.
So you declined?
No, I did it.
You did it, yeah.
I did it.
So this is like one of the few weddings.
Yes, I did it, and I spent the entire time with his brother just sort of making fun of the whole situation.
Is that the only friend wedding that you've gone to? How many of those? Yeah, how many friend weddings have you been in? That one?
2. There was another one quite a while back.
You're beating me. I'm at 0.
2. The last wedding that I attended was, I think, Beamer's.
Yeah. No, second to last for me. I just told the story on this show. My cousin out in Kansas, K-State guy, lives in KC, though. He had his wedding on the night of Final Four Saturday, and the Jayhawks were in the Final Four.
Went?
I did.
I wouldn't have gone.
We're close.
With him.
He's one of the very few, close enough relationship-wise, I would make that trip out there. Jack and I went. We had a fun weekend. We kind of tailored it around college basketball. If anyone that's a huge nut like I am, you go out there, have some barbecue. The Hall of Fame is there. And it honestly is really one of the coolest sports Hall of Fames that there is. There's more interactive, play basketball type of stuff at that spot, downtown Kansas City, than any other Hall of Fame I've been to.
Kansas City also has the Negro League Museum,
that too.
Which is very underrated.
That is a really,
and if you happen to find yourself
spot
in Kansas City, I kid you not, the dude who runs the museum, his name is Bob Kendrick, not the former news anchor who used to work here in Columbus.
Same exact name, though.
If you are there, you can ask for Bob. And if Bob is in the building, he will come down there and talk to you. And probably take you around a couple exhibits.
I forget what got us on this subject. You bring that up. So, do you remember Buck O'Neil?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, famous Negro League player, played for the Kansas City Monarchs. He had a position at the museum for
he was like an
forever.
ambassador.
He was an ambassador of the game. Just a unbelievable human being. He was more than just a baseball figure in town. And when I was working at 610 Sports in Kansas City, maybe this even goes back to when our boss Fish was the PD there. Because people that don't know that, me and Fish missed the mark by about 3 or 4 months when I started my career out there. We had a pre-made package for if and when Buck O'Neil passed away. I don't remember working at any station where we had something like that about someone, who meant that much to the sports community in town.
We have that for me here.
You wish, buddy, but we don't. I don't know what we do.
We have a couple different versions. Oh, Common Man's dead. And yay, Common Man's dead.
You ever have those fantasies, though?
Yay.
What would happen?
What would happen?
What would happen?
Nothing, really.
What would I do on Monday if you dropped dead over the weekend?
Timmy's in for...
Jeez.
Well, that's the end of that.
Name the studio after you.
Thanks a lot.
What else you
Can
want?
I get my fat head over here instead of Tyvus?
You want your head here in the studio?
I want my head. I want my severed head is what I want.
The Back Page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Are you buying this, Mike? So, did you see the Wofford basketball news?
Well, I seen it because Rhyme Time tweeted it out.
I know you were mentioning Rhyme Time at the beginning of yesterday's show, yapping about Wofford basketball. So the news from Field of 68 was that 6 Wofford players had been suspended by the NCAA for improper benefits that totaled as little as $84. Apparently, they wanted to be off campus, but incorrectly, when some of these transfers moved in, they put them on campus. So Coach tried to help them get off campus, but they had a meal plan, and they were still using the meal plan card. Who gives a flip, right? It's a couple of bucks. The players also want terminated coach Dwight Perry reinstated, or they could just enter the portal, leaving Wofford's season in jeopardy. But latest wrinkle was the NCAA came out and said that's a lie. Said that's false. We didn't do anything.
Walkthrough. Oh, God.
Oh,
man.
Final walkthrough plan.
Oh, sorry about that.
What was that?
I got a little ahead of myself.
I'm just really hungry.
Just trying to get ahead. Hey, have a great weekend, everybody. We're back on Monday, but just, really take some time this weekend to take some me time. Look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're good enough. Chances are you're not, but we can lie to ourselves, can't we?
See you every day.
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a 10-minute delay due to a crash that's blocking the right lane on eastbound 70. On the east side approaching Bryce Road, expect it to move slow from James Road. We also have a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 from Leonard Avenue to Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association. Feel the thunder. The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series explodes into Durana Dragway, West Salem, September 24th to 27th. Top Fuel, Funny Cars, Pro Mods, Nitro Harleys, Kids 12 and under free. Get your IHRA All Access tickets now at IHRA.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.